All right, guys, welcome to the 2020 NFL Livestream Draft by your truly own Mark Ramirez and Michael Pless. It is an exciting day, awesome moment. First long-ass live stream it's going to be. But to start it off, I already got my Yingling ready. Hope you guys got your beverage of choice. Pless, what are you drinking, and are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm being light today. I'm going with water, and I
Bitch.
am I am ready. I'm ready for this draft. It's going to be very exciting, and can't wait to get started as the picks are coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, it's in T-minus how many minutes? Let's check. 14 minutes and 9 seconds.
There we go.
Hell yeah. So, but before the draft actually starts, let's actually talk about the latest news that did actually happen with the Robert Gronkowski signing, trade, or not just signing, just trade. So, your first thoughts on Rob Gronkowski, your new Tampa Bay Buccaneer tight end?
Yeah, I mean we got Roberto, which is
Yeah, right? It's all right.
which is pretty cool. So, I mean, at first, at first thoughts, I couldn't really believe it. I was very
Who thought it would
I
happen?
I was, speculative or, uh, uh, I don't know. I was kind of up in the air with it, but, to only give up a fourth round pick, that was a comp pick for Gronk. I think it was a pretty decent move, and, it's not gonna cost you as far as, adding more to the team. Obviously the $10 million contract, but I think just overall experience that you get from Gronk and his winning mentality, I think is going to be a big plus, and it can definitely help our team get to that next level, which is exciting.
Yeah, I mean, so the biggest thing for me, I honestly didn't think it was damn possible. I thought it was just like the damn Tom Brady signing. And what's up,
Yeah.
guys, in the group chat? JSYK Podcast, Alex Fox, Outside Leverage live stream. Hell yeah. Good seeing y'all here. But
What's up, guys?
yeah, right? But to me, it's, I said, wait, one more. I too would be fine with Ruggs or two. All right, they're talking draft. Let's just talk about Gronk real quick. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I didn't think it was possible to get Brady, and then we get him, and then I don't know how the hell we doubted anything, considering we just got the hardest get to come to Tampa. You would think, yeah, he would be able to persuade people, especially Rob Gronkowski, and it just so happened, I found out I found out that there was rumors that he was wanting to sign in Tampa. Literally, 10 to 15 minutes later, it's like, oh, he's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. And I go running around my damn clinic saying, holy shit, it just happened. This is unreal. I couldn't, it was unbelievable. I just couldn't
Yeah.
fathom that we just got two damn stars. Tampa doesn't get that lucky. And yeah, before we get too hyped, yeah, there's also, okay, Tom Brady's 43. We already discussed that. Robert Gronkowski with his long time of injuries from head to toe, concussions, neck, forearm, knee, back, everything. But this still, when he left, he was probably one of the top two best tight ends, if not the best tight end. And to put that with, say, if we do keep him, an O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate, and then you have the two monsters on the outside, and Godwin and, or as he says, Goodwin and Bratt, and then Mike Evans. I mean, you're doing pretty damn badass if that's the truth.
Yeah, I mean they're very loaded, and and that was like my main concern. I was skeptical because of his injury past. He hasn't played a full season since 2011, so I mean that's kind of concerning. But then at the same time, if they look at it, and he's not going to be playing full snaps, like if he's going to be like a part-time kind of player, where you can take advantage of his red zone ability and utilize him in different ways, then yeah, I can see the upside for it. I mean, I think defenses across the league are looking at our team and they're like, how are you supposed to stop this? How are you supposed to cover? You really can't. I mean, there's going to be no opportunity to double team anybody. I mean, sure, you're going to have to double team someone, but I mean, it's going to make easy money for Tom Brady and company to pick teams apart, going down the field.
Yeah, so that actually brings me to this easy, obvious point Alex Fox put in the group chat. He said Brady, Evans, Godwin, Gronk, Ruggs, considering if we do get him. Who needs an O-line? The ball is out of the hands into wide open hands. So that was a point I was making with a group in Twitter today. So think about this. everyone's so butthurt and saying, "Oh, we need a right tackle. It's such a huge hole. It's just a shit show over there. Brady's gonna get killed." And everyone's so set on that. They're blind thinking, not blind, just dumbly thinking at one damn thing. That point he just made. Look at all the targets you have. No one can get doubled. And if they press the line, Brady can have even faster way to read the defense and be like, okay, I'm going to find the one-on-one a lot faster now since you're not playing back. And if you play up close, I'm going deep. If you play back, I'm going to do my little dump and get my quick yards. So it doesn't necessarily matter about having a great right tackle, top 14 pick. All you need is competence because it's going to get out of his hands fast. Yeah. And if you need time for a deep route, hell, people are so scared you're going to dump it off short. There's no right, like, if you get a healthy Gronk, but that's not even it. Like, just the fact of him being there and being that decoy, so to speak. The middle of the field is 6'7" Gronk in the middle. If they have to shade towards that way, Godwin and Evans just get it all day. So it's hard to find weaknesses in the offense. If you're going to say the right tackle is a weakness of our offense, you can leave a running back in to chip. You can leave a tight end on that side to chip. I mean, if that's your only weakness, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think they are pretty high on Joe Haig, and I think Joe Haig could easily be a decent right tackle for them. I watched his tape, and he's a pretty good player. I mean, he's solid. He's at least Dotson level, if not better. He's definitely better in the run game as far as what I can see from game tape. But yeah, I mean, if they think he can be serviceable and they can wait on an offensive tackle later, I don't think there's a need to force that offensive tackle in the first round, like we've been saying. Let it kind of come to you. If there's someone there that you really like at the offensive line position, then go ahead and do it. But I think we've come to agreement that we're in the Kinlaw sweepstakes. I think we would like to see Javon Kinlaw here, or maybe trade down if possible. So it's going to be interesting to see how this board's going to fall. How the offensive line is going to go, and do they go early, or is there going to be a couple guys that are waiting to be selected?
I like how you said here. I looked at the clock. I was like, "What the hell are you talking about? We got a long haul here, buddy."
I know. I'm getting antsy. So,
but so this is actually a good point here. Dwayne Thomas in the chat said, Did you watch the Browns last year? When was the last time a bad O-line won the Super Bowl? Laugh out loud. Okay. So let's bring some points up about that.
Right.
The Cleveland Browns don't have Tom Brady. Baker Mayfield was a second-year quarterback.
Right. That
you thought was a confident dude, yeah. But does he have it all in concepts of defenses and what's going on? He was the second year in an offense. That usually doesn't produce a good end result, right? So first of all, you have that. Then, yeah, they made all this hoopla about Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr., but you didn't have really anything proven. We have a Mike Evans who can jump ball if you need to get rid of it fast. You have a Rob Gronkowski, you have a Mike Chris Godwin. You have just so much more on this team, and our offensive line isn't bad. The left side is actually pretty good, even though people think Donovan Smith is just a shit show. So you'll just be surprised how much better our O-line is than the Cleveland Browns. I'll just throw it at that.
Yeah, I think the O-line, again, they get a bad rap because, we were passing a lot last year, and you had a quarterback that, wasn't always on time with delivery of the football, so that, it makes them look worse than they were. Running the football, I thought they, obviously they need to be better there. But again, it's not our strength. We are a throwing football team. That's what we do well. And, you look at that left side, I think it's definitely above average. And if you look at the right side, I think it's promising with Alex Kappa, who made strides. And now, you look to add, a piece here and there throughout the draft coming up. And, we'll see. I think we both agree that, it's not really something we have to force. Let it come to you and play the board. And I think Jason Light usually does that. I mean, he hasn't traded up in the first round throughout his career as a general manager. So, maybe that changes tonight. Who knows? But, I mean, we will see here soon.
Yeah, so, I just to the offensive line point as well, it's been, I mean, what's the NFL Network dude?
You have Adam Schefter, and then you have Daniel Jeremiah.
No, the
Ian Rappaport.
I don't know. He's not chunky, but he's, I don't know. It's
Peter Schrager.
Peter Schrager. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said chunky, and you thought of him. but so he was saying that we're going to have a huge run on offensive tackles in the top 10.
Right.
So let's say
early, yeah.
Right. Let's say those big four that people say are gone already.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to settle for the 5th best offensive lineman?
I sure hope not.
Right?
Yeah, I hope not.
When you could have maybe the 2nd best or defensive tackle, or say 2nd best defensive end, or
best receiver.
Best receiver. What if that happens? I mean,
yeah.
Do you really want the 5th best lineman or offensive lineman? It's just how you weigh and grade your board, right?
Yeah.
But
agreed.
I mean, I'm excited, man. Mm. Well, let's see the countdown. So it's 7:57. It's about to start, guys. Get excited. Yeah. I'm hyped up. But
yes, beef tongue. It is an old flag, but it was a gift, and I love it. So
it was a gift, and it's a very good gift.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my background. It's a big bag of shit. I didn't even close the closet. Damn. I'll get that later after this beer because I'm gonna have to get up soon. Yeah. But so, guys, I mean, let's actually, while the draft's gonna come up, we all know who the first pick's gonna be. I guess we'll look over. No, y'all can look over. We'll look at some game film of Rob Gronkowski real quick, just to go over that because everyone knows what the heck the number 1 pick is. So let's take a peek at this together. Beef tongue with an awl. Mike still got that old ass flag. All right, well, let's go take a peek at some Rob freaking Gronkowski. So, right. I mean, a couple quick clips. I kind of put some of these on Twitter. I hope y'all saw them. If you enjoyed them, great. If you didn't, well, shit. But let's just check them out. Obviously, I hope y'all know who this dude is. Big number 87 here. Run it through. Actually, play it that way. He talked a lot about catching the ball on the seams. Mm-hmm. I mean, just 6'5", 6'6", or he's 6'6". He's going to get up to 260. Middle of the field. I mean, and look at the acrobatic catch he makes, too, with that. Like, that's... Yeah, he fumbles the ball, but I just wanted to... the fact that he can get up there and catch the ball at the high point, I mean, that's going up. Mm-hmm. But OJ just learned to catch the ball. So this one was amazing. So I want you to kind of break this one down a little bit. Okay. How they can use them on the outside like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is like... I mean, now with Gronk, and if they do keep O.J. Howard, I mean, you really don't need, a third wide receiver. I mean, you can use Gronk in these type of situations, and, Brady, he knows how to play with Gronk, and it just does a great job of, putting the ball where only Gronk can get it, and, he just takes advantage of his size. I mean, he's just so big. Says he wants to be up to 265, going into the season. So, yeah, I mean, you can't stop that. Yes. I mean, it's just, you can't do it. And you had Mike Evans and Chris Godwin on the other side. I mean, defenses, I mean, I want to say some choice words here, but I mean, they're going to be...
Can eat shit, big bag of shit?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, but I mean, so the thing is, with me, look at this in the eyes of our offense. So if you line big-ass Gronk smash on the outside, you're going to have probably Godwin in the inside in the slot. You're going to have Mike Evans over here on the outside. Yep. And then it doesn't matter what if OJ's there? Another big man, right?
Exactly.
So who the hell do you single in this? You just don't. So if Gronk's going to command 2 people, Mike Evans is going to get singled, you're going to have this easy little slant in the middle of the field. Easy. Right. Or you have some dragon Godwin. So just think about it in the relation to what the Bucs could do. And then, look at all the shadowing. This is a win, easy, from Mike Evans. So it could be Gronk's just coming in first year, decoy him. If they do single him, throw it to him. But a player that can make a play like that on the ball at 6'7", and I love this, just let it run.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they call it a Gronk smash, but it should be called a Gronk smash.
Yeah, I mean he's great with the celebrations, and there you see it on the back angle. I mean it's just making a great play.
All right, so we keep going, keep going. This one, so people talk, or actually, I think it was what the Buck mentioned this one. How
Mhm.
Brady's throwing into double coverage. This is easily, I mean, there's two guys dragging at him, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
holding him too.
he still catches the damn ball. So
Right.
my thing was this. So everyone gets mad throwing into double coverage. So if you think about what he's doing, his other outside receivers here are out routes too. They're just deep routes. The cornerbacks here are already staying deep. The safety's deep. So the only area that's open is that middle of the field. Truly. So I mean, really, and the down and distance is pretty far. So Brady's got to make a deep pass regardless. And to him, the trust is higher in Gronkowski than those outside receivers to win their one-on-one matchups.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, and he mentioned it in his Howard Stern interview that he didn't trust some receivers. And if he's not going to trust them, he's not going to throw them the damn ball because that's only going to hurt the team. And that's something where I think is a difference between him and Winston. Winston would just trust everyone and just throw the damn ball.
Yeah.
I'll just let you watch Gronkowski again, just between two guys.
You're looking at here. I mean, again, it's just, yeah, it's a risky throw by Brady, but again, it's just, I mean, he puts it right on the money. And, you know, Gronk is just so big. I mean, you got to believe he's going to come down with that ball, and he does. And, you know, that's a good Gronk, and that's what we got to hope we get, you know, coming this season, that, you know, he can stay healthy. You know, the year off helped him a lot as far as his body, and it's pretty scary. I mean, if he's 100%.
He knows how to get downfield, let's put it that way. But in that last pass, I mean, just look at the placement by Brady, too. It may be risky, but it's not risky if you place it perfectly, and Brady just does that consistently.
Yeah.
Even with this throw, I mean, if you throw that outside at all, the linebacker, it's either going to hit the linebacker or the linebacker can turn around and make a play.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, I mean, just 6'6", 260 getting down the field. God. That's a big boy.
Yeah, it's hard to stop. And then you add in like Cameron Brate, you know, and you add maybe OJ Howard as well. I mean, it's gonna be really fun. I mean, they can get very creative with the type of formations that they can run. But yeah, you're looking at this throw again, another perfect ball.
Right? I mean, trust, but then knowing my guy's gonna get to the spot, but I'm gonna give him a perfect ball to catch.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's hard. Can't stop that.
You cannot stop it. But I hope you guys enjoyed a quick little Gronk fun zone, I guess we'll call that, or game film fun zone.
Yeah, that was fun.
But, all right, so is Joe Burrow finally officially a Cincinnati Bengal?
It looks like they're about to get it started here. Looking at my iPad.
Let's see. Gronk is going to be dynamite in supporting role. Snurs. I agree with you. Because the thing is, he doesn't have to be the number one option. He doesn't have to be the number two option. Hell, he can just be a decoy. So, I mean, the Bucs.
Yeah, and not even to mention, like, you have a, incredible blocker, too. I mean, Gronk can really run block, and it's going to add to your run game. And now you have him and OJ Howard possibly. I mean, sky's the limit. It's going to be really fun to watch.
Yeah, I had a clip where I didn't put it up just because time management. But yeah, he did down block on J.J. Watt in that game and just took him out of the damn play completely. And J.J. Watt turns around like, the hell was that for? Like he pushed him out of the damn play. So he does it all. I hope they don't put too much on him, really, considering all the targets we have. Yeah. But geez, guys, I mean that's a huge, huge get. I mean, it's not just in the fact of the type of player he is, but not only Tom Brady has someone he's familiar with that can instill that Patriots winning mentality, that aggressive nature that you need to have every game, every practice, to say you're a winner, to prove to all these young guys we have on the team, listen, we're not putting up or losing no more. This team is good enough to win. So get the hell out there and do it. And I think that's something big where we haven't had a proven winner. We haven't had a guy that knows how to do it on this team. It's just been a bunch of losers or just young guys trying to figure out how to win in this league. And we just got 2 good ones. Damn good.
Yeah.
Polarizing good ones.
Yeah, for sure. It's a stacked team, and it's exciting, to see, they're really going for it. I mean, they're pretty much going for it this year, and as they should every year. And if you have the resources and you have the capability to do so, then why not? And I'm really excited about this roster. I mean, we haven't seen a roster like this. I mean, it's been a long time. A long damn time.
Especially on offense, too.
Right?
Yeah, we've seen stacked on defense, but this offense is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they're starting 7 minutes late? Is this what's going on?
It looks like it. Yeah, see, everybody's late.
Yeah, we were late. We said 7:30, but...
Right.
Considering this is his basement, Jesus.
Yeah, that's a nice basement.
Right?
He's got it really laid out well.
Got a Surface
Nice.
Pro down there.
Nice monitors, and he's doing a great job.
Of all the war rooms that y'all saw, who would you say is your favorite? And plus, you two, which one was your favorite? I saw a lot more today, too.
Yeah, I mean, we got a glimpse, I think, a little bit of Jason Lights, and it looked pretty good. He had a picture of his kids,
On Twitter?
playing the computers, yeah, on Twitter, and it was pretty neat. But I think, yeah, it was.
What the
pretty
hell
neat.
is this? Is it? I guess it's all right.
Yeah, I think John Lynch was like just phenomenal. Like John Lynch's was really nice. I don't know if that's like his exact war room. Maybe there's more to that, but
He's a Surface Pro, or
it's pretty cool. His kids are helping him out.
Hey, I mean that ain't bad. He has 2 of those. Wow, those are 2 touchscreen,
Yeah,
badass computers. Okay.
it's nice. They're watching some game tape there of Mike Evans.
Oh, he's got a legit microphone. Isn't that what you got?
Yeah, the Yeti.
Nice. Watching game from
Yep.
Mike Evans. I hope he put the kids to sleep already. But Felix Fifi,
Yeah.
I think he said Fifi or Felix Fee says we're not stacked on D.
Felix. I agree. I think we need to add some more pieces, and hopefully we start tonight. I think Kinlaw would be really a great addition, but we will see. We'll see how they do it.
Yeah, people know. I'm pretty sure people know what the heck we think about Kinlaw, but let's see if one of those offensive linemen are there.
Right.
But to me, did you see the Bills? The Bills war room?
No, I did
See if I can
not.
find that
I'm
guy.
sure theirs is really nice too.
Oh, it was
Because
good.
Bill, what's the guy's name? Brandon Bean. He's a smart dude. He's a good general manager.
Let's see. We can get stacked tonight by drafting Kinlaw. Yes, we just said it, and I fully agree.
There you go.
Let's
Right
see.
on.
I mean, I'm guessing this is his room, but yeah, he has the same thing Jason Light has. That looks like his IT guys section. Look at that, it's legit. But
Yeah.
his house is
That is
littered
pretty
with
nice.
Bill's stuff.
Yeah.
But there was other pictures. Let me see what else.
That monitor is ginormous. It's like,
I'm gonna need them.
oh, that's cool.
Right, I'm gonna need them to come to my house.
I need something like that. Hey, guys in the chat, do you guys have stuff like this, like set up? Or like, I'm sure some of you guys have like a Bucs, war room somewhere.
So Felix Fee says he jinxed it. Yeah, he probably did.
Thanks.
Damn you. But hey, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and I just hope they don't trade up. I mean,
Yeah.
that's been some rumors.
Yep.
I hope the Falcons trade up, thinking they're one piece away, which they're not.
Mm-hmm.
What would they even trade up for? Because they're not going to get 1 or 2. So
Yeah, I mean,
because you said the Redskins aren't trading.
no. I mean, they definitely want to trade up into the top 10, and I think it'd be for one of the corners, Jeffrey Okuda or CJ Henderson. But I don't know. It's a rich cost. I mean, it's going to cost a lot. I don't think that'd be wise for them. But
When Wes Schweiberger, my man, I haven't seen that kid. Ooh, it's been some time since high school. I saw him at the gym sometimes. Yeah, it's been a little while. What's up, my man? But I mean,
hey, Matt's in the chat.
Matt's in there. What's up, boys? Let's do it. Yeah, let's do this. I mean, well, we got some more people coming in. Who do you guys want to see? Obviously, it's going to be Joe Burrow and Chase Young, but do you think some of these offensive tackles are going to fall? Do you think we're going to go offense, defense? What do you think it's going to be?
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't think... Go ahead.
I don't know. I was going to say, what you guys got on the food menu tonight? Anybody doing like wings and pizza or,
What did you eat?
I just made a concoction of different stuff and
Healthy shit, I bet.
yeah, ate it before we got on here. So I got like blueberries and chips here to the side, but I don't want to make too much noise.
Don't eat no chips.
I got blueberries. Let's see if we can get this on camera.
Oh, Jesus.
See, blueberries. It's good.
Yeah, well. Well, I had literally leftovers. Is this draft ever going to start? They're having malfunctions already?
See? I don't even know.
God, they were right. Pick one.
Yep.
8 p.m. sharp, huh? Okay. All right. I'm watching your replay of you showing the blueberries like a hard ass. But, I guess no one's eating. I wish I would have had some chicken wings, though.
Yeah, chicken wings sound good. I know Hooters had like their deal of with the, order wings and get a Miller Lite, and they give you a Bucs draft hat. But I think those ran out pretty quickly today. So, because I know some they're like trying to order and they couldn't get the hat. So.
I just gotta show this real quick. I think it's hilarious. Can we move this shit along, please?
Who says that?
I hope everyone loves watching commercials. Mike B. At
okay,
TV,
yeah,
Mike B.
he's a good. He's a good follow.
It's just Twitter is funny at times. I mean, it's like, is Cincy even on the clock?
Tequila, very nice. Okay,
sir. Wait, you've already started? That's shots.
That's the way to go.
So wait, you gonna make it to pick 14, or are we gonna have to like keep instant messaging you or something? I don't know. Jeez.
That's awesome. I love tequila, so that's a great. Keep that up.
I haven't had tequila in some time. Kona beer, nice. It was BOGO at Publix. Are you local, Matt?
There you go.
Yeah, I saw that. It went quick. Did you get
Kona,
the? I think it was the red one.
Kona is good.
Kona is good. They had Kona beers and they had was it Pacifico? Something else was 2 for 1. BOGO. Grey Goose and OJ. Yeah, I know that, man.
That's a good combo as well. Very smooth.
If we didn't have to work tomorrow,
yeah, right.
That would have been my go-to.
I should have just kept my vacation on there.
Yeah, we should have been in Vegas right now, but
right, I know, bummers.
But something got in the way. I guess you're not allowed to say what it is nowadays. And speaking of, guys, I hope you all are safe. Just keep your hands to yourself, okay?
Yep.
Wear that damn mask. You know what? Let me wear my mask right now. Hold on a second.
Ooh, Fire Rock and Island Wave. That's good too. Yeah. Oh, that's Kona. Yeah, really good.
Well, I got a glove at least. I don't know where the hell my mask went. But we are working remote tomorrow. Fire Rock and Island Wave. Yeah, there's a lot of good beers. But, damn. So are we started yet? Oh, the Bengals fans are there. You see what? God, I would have loved to be in Vegas right now. Damn.
Oh, I think they just said they have technical glitches going on.
Wow.
I have got the closed captions.
Oh, look at the Bengals guy. He's like, guys, are we starting?
That's awesome.
We are. So Matt, remote from where? I guess I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Oh, remote. Oh, I guess you're drinking, so you're just working from home.
Shots after pick 14. Okay, there you go.
I hope we can take shots. I'm gonna have 2 beers
Right.
ready just to. How do you even get the closed captioning on this thing? Because yes, we can't live stream it for fear of.
Is there a CC somewhere?
Nah, who gives a shit? I'll just watch the video.
Oh, my Siri went off.
Siri went off. All right, well, Goodell, I don't want to see you. Plus, hold down the fort. I'm getting another beer.
All right,
we're in this for the long haul. Talk about OJ's influence on, or Rob Gronkowski's influence on OJ Howard.
Yeah, so fellas in the chat, I mean, what do you guys think of the Rob Gronkowski move? Let me know. You know, personally, I think it's, you know, like we were showing earlier, I think it's going to be a good move. I think it's going to help, you know, obviously our red zone offense, which, you know, at times was, you know, not very good. So, but yeah, talk about that. I mean, who do you guys want, you know, the Bucs to take tonight? I mean, who's your ideal pick, I guess you could say? You know, personally for me, I'm hoping for Jedrick Wills or Javon Kinlaw. You know, I think I'm a big fan of him. So, but we will see. Right now, I mean, you know, obviously Joe Burrow going number 1. John, what up, John? Yeah, I love Gronk too. I think he's gonna be good. So, yep. Looks like Bengals are on the clock, so that's good.
Papa's back.
But yeah, I mean,
John Ramirez is in the chat.
yeah. He's somewhat. I think he's related to Mark. So
a little bit. Bit.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. Who you guys looking for at 14? You know, what do you think of the Gronk move? Let us know. Just hit us up in the comments here in the chat.
Joe Burrow, why are you even looking at your phone? Just already be in the Bengals camp. I mean, hey.
The real question is, what do you guys think is going to happen at, you know, 3, you know, pick 3 with Detroit? You know, I think that's going to start the draft really. You know, are they going to trade down? Are we going to see Jacksonville trade up from 9, you know, go to number 3? You know, that's been the latest rumor. Miami, you know, is Miami going to take Tua? You know, San Diego, is San Diego going to pass on a quarterback? So there's a lot of things that could be happening here very soon.
White Tiger is a beast.
White Tiger.
Love the Gronk move. Is White Tiger a beer? I'm sorry if I don't know. White. Is it?
I think he's referring to Gronk maybe.
Any trench monster at 14.
Yeah.
So Matt, yes, you should love the Gronk move. You just missed us going over a couple clips from Gronkowski from 2018, where he's just a mismatch nightmare. I mean, he's going to be either a decoy or just one of those matchups where it's going to be an easy one-on-one get. So, I mean, I would bring it up again, but we passed it, my buddy. But yeah, I fully agree with you. Yeah, it's a great pickup, great move. Another way to bring the continuity from Patriots and a familiar face for Tom Brady to Tampa.
Right.
Again, culture change, everything you want to see. John Ramirez said, when do you think Gronkowski is going to defend his WWE title? That's actually a good question.
It is a good question, right?
He said he needs to have a watch around him so nothing happens.
Right.
I hope something happens, like on a halftime or something where it's funny and like it just puts Tampa on the map even more. Like, I don't know. I think it's got to happen. Like maybe another NFL player, or maybe someone is in a press conference that's from WWE and just taps them out or something. Where I don't know. I hope it's gonna be something funny like that. When? I have no clue, but it'll be an epic moment. Hopefully, it's related to the NFL too, though.
Well, I think he's got to watch out for Tom Brady. I mean, you know, we saw Tom today walk into the wrong house. I mean, so.
Yeah, so that pissed me the hell off. Like, what did you think on that before I just go on my damn rant?
I mean, I don't know what Tom's doing. I mean, obviously now he got kicked out of a park, and now he's like going into the wrong house. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. I mean, how do you let that happen?
No, so the park thing, I think. Okay, let's be honest. Everyone's gone around, walking around, doing something that they probably shouldn't be doing.
True.
I mean, there's a sign. Who gives a shit? I'm gonna go in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, people are gonna do what they want to do. It's just don't stay in big groups. If he's there by himself and he brought a little wet nap cleaning solution, maybe it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just someone trying to be a hard ass. And then why is that being publicly talked about? How about you just leave it alone?
Yeah.
And then even worse, a guy walks into your house. You know it's Tom Brady. You're probably in some damn mansion. You're next to Jeter or Leftwich's house.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who the guy is. And you're like, oh, it's all right, Tom Brady. And then you call up TMZ and tell them? Are you that needy for attention? Like, geez. Like,
yeah.
That pissed me off more. It makes Tampa look like a big bunch of bitches. But Wes Schleiberger says, who are you guys hoping for at 14? Pretty much, we like Javon Kinlaw a lot, defensive tackle out of South Carolina. We don't want an offensive tackle. We understand the reasoning why a lot of people want him or want them. It's just, would you rather have the probably 5th best offensive tackle or maybe the 2nd or 1st best defensive tackle? Like, that's like, again, we go to the positional value thing again. Our defense is built in the middle. Go blitz from the middle and the edges get easier. But, I mean, that's our reasoning. Well, who do you want? That's the bigger question. And we can talk about it all the way up until pick 14, which one hasn't even been picked. But plus, go ahead and give a better analysis.
Yeah, I mean, I put it in there in the chat. I mean, I'm for Kinlaw or possibly trading down. Unless you can get like Jedrick Wills, who probably not going to be there. I would look at other options. I even like Kaylavon Chason. I know he hasn't been really talked about as far as the Bucs pick, but I really like Chason. And what is White Tiger?
I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just open to possibilities as far as making sure you're taking the best guy that is there, and don't force the need, because there's just too much talent that will be available, and I don't want to see the Bucs passing on said talent. But
do you know what White Tiger is?
I don't know what he's talking about. I thought it was a Gronk reference.
It has to be a beer or something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it is.
Maybe he's mentioning Tiger King. I have no clue.
I haven't seen it, so didn't watch it.
You haven't seen Tiger King?
No.
What the hell did you do in the quarantine?
I've been watching weird shows like The Outsider and Westworld and all sorts of other stuff.
Oh, Boogers on ESPN. Poor guy.
Booger.
He's just bad at announcing sometimes. Damn. Felix Fee said Gronk is off a year on the THC and CBD oil. He probably feels like a super soldier.
That's probably true.
I mean, he even said it in his little Zoom
William
Roberto call. William Leto.
What up, boy? What up, man?
No, but so he even said it in his little press conference as Roberto, that he feels like his whole body and all the scar tissue's gone away and all the inflammation's out of his body. It's like,
right.
Does that really work in that CBD oil that much? Like, geez. I mean, maybe I should take a year of just CBD oil. Just don't tell them. Oh, no, it's legal. You can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Hell, I haven't really thought of it that much. So, John said The Masked Singer. Oh, he was the White Tiger.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. See, I knew it was a Gronk reference.
Nick Vasquez in there, too. Hello, boys. But,
got the Mango Boys in here.
The Mango Boys. Culebras? Was that what it's called? But, no, I mean, I don't watch that show, sadly. But I get the reference now, because I remember he was that White Tiger.
Yeah.
Now, is Joe Burrow, the pick is in, so let's hurry up and get that out of the way.
I like how NFL Network and ESPN are working together. I currently have it on NFL Network right now, but they're showing the ESPN feed, which is pretty cool.
So we're 26 minutes into the draft, and the first pick still hasn't been made.
Yeah, guys, our pick is probably not going to be till like 11 o'clock.
Buckle up.
Yeah, it'll be a long night.
He still hasn't even gotten the call.
Oh, man.
Could this be the biggest upset?
Oh, here we go.
Could it be Tua?
Here we go. Yeah, right?
Could this be literally the biggest upset ever? Oh, Goodell's up.
Yep.
He's up.
There it is, Joe Burrow. They're so happy. It's like no excitement. Okay, right? No excitement at all.
Because he already knew it. He's probably, look, this is the playbook, guys.
Right.
All right. Well, the number one obvious one's off. Washington. Mm-hmm. So this is actually something brought up. Good Morning Football, I think it was. Mm-hmm. They said, what if you already said they wouldn't, but what if they did trade to Jacksonville for Jacksonville's 9, and I think they had another in the 20s, and then give them Ngakoue.
Oh, yeah, Ngakoue.
Would you think that would be a good pick? Like 2 first-round picks this year.
I think that would be a trade, worth looking at. I think it would make sense a lot because you get a proven pass rusher, and then you get 2 more picks in the first round. And I think it'd be a really good move for Washington, and they could add more, players to the roster, whether it be receiver or what have you.
I guess that's if they believe in Haskins or not.
Right.
Because Ngakoue's a pretty damn good edge rusher, but Chase Young can do everything. He's just a physical freak. So
true. Yeah.
It would take a lot more, honestly, probably to me. We'd probably need to throw in another first or a second for next year. Because that's like a generational talent, Chase Young. He probably would have been the first pick if Burrow didn't have the insane year he did last year. Well, Nick Vasquez says, what running back do you all think the Bucs are going to pick? Oh, I'll let you take that one because I know who you're going to say.
I think it's going to be, if he's available at 45, I think it's going to be Clyde Edwards-Helaire out of LSU. I think he's the guy that they really want. And I think they'd be very excited with that. So
I fully agree. He's that pass catcher that Tom Brady doesn't have right now on this team, and that he usually does like to have, that scapegoat or guy in the flats. Like, we don't really have that. Rojo's a good speed threat. He can honestly run it in between the tackles. He showed a little bit of that last year. But we don't have a true pass catcher. So that would be my first get. I know there's Jonathan Taylor, Robert Swift, or DeAndre Swift. Mm-hmm. But if Clyde Edwards-Helaire is there in the second round, I know his height and everything, but look at MJD. Compare him to him. So,
right. And
we need that. We truly do need like a little young pass catcher.
Mm-hmm.
So that's both of our picks. If you want to go check it out, we have a breakdown film study of him on our YouTube. So go check that out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And no red wine, William. Bill. Straight up Yingling. But
so let's talk a little bit about this Cincinnati pick. I think we all agree that Joe Burrow is well deserving. He had a fantastic year at quarterback for LSU last year, and just was.
They're showing his plays right now.
Yeah, just his play on the field was outstanding. I don't think we ever seen a quarterback season like he had last year. So just give us what's your thoughts on Joe Burrow?
He said, Burrow, who is that? I said, sounds like a bus. What round did the Bucs start thinking about taking a QB for the future? All right, before we go that, I'll just comment on Burrow too.
Yeah.
I loved Burrow coming into the season. Before this Texas game, I was telling you about Joe Burrow. Oh, they're comparing him to Brady. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But, Burrow just has it from the neck up a lot. He actually can escape too. He's actually pretty quick. I'm surprised. But, he doesn't have a cannon of an arm. He's not Mike Vick. He doesn't have anything special. It's just, again, he's making the right reads quickly. And that's something, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. It's just what you need to be a very good quarterback in this league. And another reason why he put up such massive numbers. Not only did he have a good defense, 2 possible first-round pick LSU wide receivers, and then that running back we were just talking about, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. But I'll let you take away. When are we going to draft our QB for the future?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards day 3. Rounds 4 through 7. I think that's where they're going to look for a quarterback. I really like Nate Stanley out of Iowa. I think we talked about him before. Really like James Morgan as well from FIU. So those are 2 guys that I think you can get later in the rounds. Round 5 through 7. That could be, potential starters down the line. Maybe Anthony Gordon as well. But I think the other 2 guys that I mentioned, I think are really good fits.
So with me, it comes to who's there when we're up to pick. I'm not going to say, it's only going to be the 3rd day of the draft. We don't know how much Bruce Arians and Leftwich like Jacob Eason. That's been a name that's been thrown around a lot with the Bucs. Yeah. And if he's there in our 2nd round pick, you can almost see it happening. I don't know if I would want to take a quarterback that high. To me, the highest I would do is probably 3rd round. I think everyone knows who I like. I like Jake Fromm a lot.
Yeah, same here.
But if it's 3rd day, Nate Stanley, I like Anthony Gordon more than James Morgan. But those are my big 3. I would put Fromm above all of them just because he's heady. I think he'd be able to learn from Tom Brady, pick it up quick. He pretty much ran the offense at Georgia. They gave him the keys. It wasn't just look to the sideline at every snap. I don't know what's going on. Okay, coach. It was more him making the calls, making the checks. That's something already mature in his head. If he learns under someone as great as Tom Brady, you can only imagine how good he could get, even though people say he doesn't have a cannon for an arm. Drew Brees doesn't have that either. So that would scare me if he went to the Saints. Very much.
For sure. Yeah.
Go ahead. You had one more point?
No, you're good.
Beef Tongue said Chase Young's on the phone. I think that was a shoe-in. Yeah, picks in. Yep, he's on the phone. He got it. He's like, you taking me? Okay. No, but...
it's quite a family.
What does it say on their shirts?
Chase Young.
Family of Chase Young?
Yeah.
Really? We didn't know that. No, but...
That's cool.
Yeah, Matt Cerruti says Cam Akers, running back you would like. Yeah, he does a little bit of everything, too. From Florida State. A lot of Florida State people would like him, too. Nick Vasquez says, Bucs have 3 tight ends right now. Will they trade one during the draft or hold tight?
Well, obviously, I think that's the speculation right now that, OJ, I think definitely wants to... I think he wants a new situation, but again, the Bucs have his contract rights, and they can easily hold on to him and keep him for this season coming up. They have to pick up his option, I think, on May 10th. So, we'll see if they do that. But obviously they're trying to trade him, I think, but it just depends on compensation. I think right now they're probably asking for a little bit too much. They probably want a 2nd round pick, and teams are just not budging. So, just see. Wait and see. But you got to think that one of them is on the move, but it wouldn't surprise me if they kept all 3 because, frankly, they can do it because they have the cap space and, they're trying to win now and win this year. Yep.
Plus, you don't know how long Gronk will want to play. Say if we do make a big-ass run.
Right. He could retire next year,
right?
Or leave, because it's only 1 year contract. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and so everyone's saying now the draft starts. Beef Tongue said Lions trading. From what it looks like, Adam Schefter on Twitter said, unless something changes soon, the Lions are expected to hold on to the pick.
Oh, okay.
To make their selection. But
yeah, they only got 4 minutes left.
But more on OJ and our 3 tight ends. I think there was something that came out that said our asking price on OJ is extremely high. So that's almost telling of what they think of him.
Right.
Obviously, you're going to have to give us a king's ransom for him because we like him. It's not like he's lost any potential. He's still a damn good player. He just hasn't produced to what they thought he would.
Right.
And now we have a quarterback that knows how to throw to tight ends, that has proven he can win over and over and over. and then he has Gronk to help him. What if Gronk's only here a year, shows OJ the ropes, and OJ takes over? I mean,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah. What if Gronk gets hurt? Yeah, man, Gronk has been an injury-riddled guy, even though he's so damn good.
Yeah,
why
hasn't
get
played
rid of him?
Yeah, hasn't played a full season since 2011. And, OJ is under a very cheap contract. I think he's making less than $4 million, which is pretty good value for, his type of style, what he can bring as far as the field. And, I think you keep him and, let him learn under Gronk, and you could potentially have a monster for the next several years. And I think it would be wise. But again, I think we've talked about this. Unless you're blown away from a trade offer, I think OJ Howard is here for this season.
OJ has $3.5 million. Right? Is it? No, wait, no. OJ Howard. Yeah, 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't believe me, OJ Howard.
Yeah, 3. No, I agree. Yeah.
So, I mean, very affordable. So,
right.
I mean, yeah, you should keep him. That's thinking for the future. That's not getting rid of an asset. I mean, yes, the here and now is Rob Gronkowski and Tom Brady. But once we have 2 years with them, if we got rid of O.J. Howard, we'd have to restart at tight end because Cam Brate's not getting any younger.
Right.
He's either 30 or over, right?
He's getting close to 30. I think he's like...
Oh, he's 28. Damn.
Yeah, 28. Yeah.
I didn't know he's that young. The draft starts now. Beef Tongue said exactly. But supposedly they're holding on to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, picks him.
Oduka or what's his? How do you pronounce these damn names? Some of these names.
Oduka? I think this could be a wild card pick. I think you could see maybe Derek Brown. I think you could maybe see Isaiah Simmons, just because of Matt Patricia and his style, Patriots way.
Okuda is his name. Okay.
Yep. But the Chase Young pick, I think that's a really good pick for Washington. Add him with Ryan Kerrigan and a couple of the other pass rushers that they have. I think
Jonathan Allen. Oof.
Yeah, Jonathan Allen. I mean, they're gonna have a really good front four, and that's what Ron Rivera prides himself on as far as defense. So it could be a surprise team in the NFC East.
Yeah. So actually, John Ledyard from Pierre-Paul put out Chase Young, Montez Sweat, forgot about him. Another beast athletic guy on the outside. Ryan Kerrigan, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne. Holy hell.
Yeah, they got a lot of good players up front. And don't they have Matt Adonis, I believe, as well?
Yeah, Matt Ionis.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names, guys.
Really good, so.
Felix Fee said Cam Brace's body is 40. Cam Brate's body is 40. No, he's not as hurt. He's not as hurt as Gronkowski.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's the pick. Let's see who they take.
I think it's Okuda. Shit, Okuda.
Yep, Jeff Okuda. Okay.
Matt Patricia doesn't wear anything different. He still has that damn pencil in his hat.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Okuda, I think that that he's probably the best man cover corner in this class. I mean, again, he comes from Ohio State. That college just produces secondary left and right. So, I mean, obviously they needed a corner. I think they traded Darius Slay. So,
back Ohio State players too.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone. Whoever has one, cheers it, and let's do it.
Cheers to my water. Here we go.
God, grow a pair.
Yeah.
What do you know? The 2020 draft is trending. All right, guys. So, who's next? The New York Giants. You think this is the first offensive lineman off the board?
Oh, man. It really could be. I think you could see, Jedrick Wills here.
Yeah, do you think it's Wills?
I think it could be Wills. Isaiah Simmons, I think, could be in play as well. Maybe defensive line. You just never know with Dave Gettleman and how he runs things. I mean, he's always surprising. I mean, last year, who knew Daniel Jones was going to be, 6 overall? So, but just looking at Okuda here, I mean, he's the real deal. really good pick.
Yeah, I thought he was nasty. That interception for a touchdown against Clemson, I thought should have been an interception for a touchdown. I don't know why the hell they called it back.
Mm-hmm.
He dirty. Giants are selecting Daniel Jones again.
Yeah, William. We probably won't be live streaming tomorrow.
No.
If I had the software that Mark does, I probably would do it myself, but I don't. So
Well, technically, it'd be a slow day.
yeah,
We only have 2 picks.
that's true.
Plus the banter of me making fun of him making fun of me.
Yeah.
Let's see. So people are saying this will be huge for the Bucs. Why? It's going to be enough. If it's not an offensive lineman, the Giants are just dumb. No one protect Daniel Jones. Just keep doing it.
Right.
You already got rid of weapon, so.
Yeah, you got to think they add to the O-line and help Daniel Jones and help their running game and Saquon Barkley. So.
I mean,
I think they still have. I believe they still have Nate Soldier as their left tackle. I mean, you could put Wills on the right.
Crystal ball. Chris Russell says, "Do you think the Bucs will go after Wes Welker out of retirement?"
Chris, I think that's a really good question, and I think that could be something we could see down the road here in the next couple of months. You just never know. I mean, the Bucs they're acquiring all sorts of talent right now.
The greatest one I saw, I'm gonna plug Trevor Sikkema. He put a picture of Calvin Johnson on the phone.
Yeah,
and it was him saying, "Hey Bruce, I think I'm feeling good. I'm ready to come back into the NFL. Could you?" It was hilarious.
Yeah, but could you imagine that? Like, seriously, like, my God. I mean, that would just be not fair. And he's probably young enough too to play.
That's just a Google away.
Yeah, right. He's probably still like 35 now. Probably not even that old.
Let's see. He is 34.
Oh man, yeah. Call him up.
Lace up them shoelaces. Let's do this.
Right. Come on, come win a championship.
A Megatron. I mean, we already got Gronk Smash. Is that even a thing? If it's not, I'm making a shirt.
We should make a shirt. Gotta start bringing the shirts back.
Oh, it is Gronk Smash. Yeah, I'm making it regardless. With a
There we go.
Trademarked.
Yep. It will be the old triple threat.
Hell yeah, it will be the old triple threat. I mean,
for sure.
Yeah, but Wes Welker, I don't know if he can fit in the helmets anymore.
Right. Yeah. He had to get specially customized helmets for Wes Welker.
But I mean, God.
That was after all the concussions.
Well, there was pictures of Edelman staring out a window. It was like a SpongeBob thing, but it was like Edelman looking out a window, looking at Gronk and Tom Brady.
Right. Yeah.
All happy.
Call that man.
Call that man.
I agree. I think we should.
Oh, and if y'all are feeling hot, there's a good Action Air company that I've heard of. Fix our air conditioning. They're pretty good. Just saying. I mean, if it gets damn hot in the summer, Action AC is the way to go. I don't know where that came from, but sometimes if you get hot and you need it, hey, yeah. Action AC is the place to go.
Just cool it.
Just cool it. Oh wait, so I wanted to play this. So Tom Brady, I love him already.
Oh yeah, it's classic.
You know what? Let's enlarge this so everyone can enjoy this.
A little tired, but Gronk reporting.
Alright, let me get that out of there.
That's too funny.
Tom Brady. He's a Tampa Bay Hey, well, until I see him in a uniform, I'm still gonna think it's iffy. Like, hey, he's bringing people in, so hey, let's keep looking at the chat. Megatron couldn't hardly walk anymore. Really? I think he retired early before that. Next will be Deflategate Bucs with Gronk Smash and Brady's Needle. Hey, I mean, I'll take it because he'll get acquitted probably.
A baby deer running up.
In services. What's going to happen with our old pal Jameis? Good question. Plus, take it away. Nick Vasquez, best AC company in the state. Action AC. Go ahead, Plus.
Yeah, Jameis is. I don't know. I think he's probably gonna sign with a team once the draft is over. I just don't know which team that will be. But I think L.A. Chargers. I think makes a lot of sense. I think even the Patriots make a lot of sense. So maybe even Jacksonville. So one of those teams I think makes the most sense going forward.
Jacksonville, I can see. Patriots, not at all.
No.
From what Belichick stands for, he did.
Right.
Don't make mistakes. I mean, that's literally, even Brady said it.
Yeah.
Don't cost your team the game. Like, if I make a decision that blows it, I'm costing the team the game. I think Belichick looks at it and says, hard pass. Hard pass. Throwing in the flag. I think that's what Belichick would do. Immediately. So, people keep saying, watch him go. If he goes, good luck, Belichick. Good luck. But, go ahead.
What do you think about this team, possibly, the New Orleans Saints?
Well, they liked him coming out of the draft, remember?
Right, yeah.
I mean, it would be smart by Jameis. I think it would be extremely smart by Jameis. Learn under a guy that obviously knows how to do it year in, year out.
Right.
And you have a system built around that's successful. I mean, in his mindset, he should. Will he do it? I doubt it. I think he's still going to look for the best starting position to go, and he'll believe in his talents just like anyone else. Or more than everyone else, probably, I'll say. But, yeah, he'll sign after the draft, but...
Right.
Let's see.
Giants pick is in.
Best of luck for Jameis, though. He has it all. It's just up here. I mean...
Yeah, and I agree with you, Mark, and I wish him the best. I think we both wish him the best going forward. I mean... We didn't hate the guy personally. It was just, on the field, something didn't click, whether it be, he just wasn't consistent enough.
Wow.
And, I think it was time to move on. And obviously we got, the best quarterback in the game.
Plus, your favorite offensive lineman's off the board.
Is that going to be Mekhi Becton?
No, Andrew Thomas.
Andrew Thomas is going to be the Giants pick?
I'll just, Mel Kiper with his shaking head. Supposedly, okay. I mean, that's what I'm reading on Twitter. Twitter.
Gotcha.
But...
Well, Andrew Thomas, I thought was OT1 for a long time. So
I thought it was Wills, but jeez, well,
Andrew Thomas there it is, and that explains, the rumor of Jacksonville was looking to trade up to number 3, and they were going to possibly select Andrew Thomas. So you can't believe what you see on social media. These GMs and these scouts, I mean, they have their own opinions. And Andrew Thomas was number 1 on draft boards.
So everyone's mock draft ruined. There's 25,000 going to no one. That was a lot of venues were doing that. Like Yahoo Sports is doing it. DraftKings.
Yeah. Draft Network, I think.
Draft Network.
Yeah.
Draft this, draft that, draft it. All did it. No, I'm joking. But no, but still, that's crazy. I mean, I thought Wills was easily the first guy, but I can see the potential in Andrew Thomas, the longest arms, like damn.
He's a really good player.
Oh, he is.
I mean, you look at him here in the run game. I mean, he knows how to get it done. Pass protection, I think he's good enough. Especially with those long arms.
It's just funny how some put him as, he's the 5th guy.
Right.
But. No,
I had him as my number 2 guy.
Yeah, behind Wills?
Yeah.
You had him as 1 for a while.
Right. I just think he's ready to play. I mean, you look at the awareness there. I mean, he gets it.
I wanted the Bucs to get Thomas, shaking my head. Well,
yeah. That would have been a good pick.
A lot of people think Wills is going to be there.
Right.
I doubt it. He shouldn't. If he is, then I'd be happy. But that's the only lineman I would think is most ready. game ready right now. And Will laid out, yeah, I agree. Gronk looks like a damn baby deer. And is that true? Was Gettleman wearing a mask?
I think so.
Alone in his room? What a loser.
Yeah, he was.
Wow. Maybe it was the one guy. Maybe it was the one IT guy. He's like, you sick.
He's like, social distancing.
The guy probably coughed once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, could you imagine? Wow. Okay, well, he is. He's still wearing that mask. He's fumbling around with it. That's awesome. Oh, Dolphins? Oh, no, that's Joe Judge talking to Wirfs.
Yeah.
Or not Wirfs, Thomas.
So is Tua going to be the pick here, guys? Or is it going to be Justin Herbert?
Heward?
Yeah, Hoover?
Dolphins draft, who is Ray Finkel?
There you go. Great movie. Probably one of my favorites.
Anyone in the chat, can you name what that movie is? You better be able to name what that movie is.
Right. If you don't know that movie, you got to watch it now.
Felix Fee said he took it off and put it back on. He's like, forget this shit. I'm going to own it. I'm going to own how much of a fool I look. I was about to put one on just for shits and giggles, but I didn't think anyone was going to be wearing one.
Yeah.
Oh, and I wonder if Bucs Twitter got all upset about, an offensive lineman's off the board. Obviously, it would make most sense.
Right? I mean, who else are they going to pick?
Like, you got to protect Daniel Jones. I mean, that's your future right there.
Yep.
Jeez.
There's Tua Tagovailoa.
Say that one more again.
Right, I butchered it.
Did we lose our connection?
Tua Tagovailoa.
I'm not even gonna try. I couldn't even say Okuda.
Yeah, right.
Look at the guy behind Tua. He does not want to be there. He hates this.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you make me wear this damn thing around my neck? Please, God. Tua's not wearing it. Why do I gotta wear it? But let's see. So you wanted Thomas to come to the Bucs. Who's the biggest sleeper pick in this draft? In the whole draft or in the first round?
Man.
I guess the whole draft. Go.
Biggest sleeper? That's tough. I mean, there's a lot of good talent in this draft. I'll say that. There's a lot of good players. Personal sleeper, I mean, you could look at all the receivers. I mean, Van Jefferson, I think is underlooked. John Hightower, underlooked. You know, AJ Dillon, I would say, running back. I think he's undervalued.
Yeah, he said both in the first round and the whole draft.
Okay. I mean, first round, I think you got to watch out for Jalen Reagor. I think he could be a guy that could get picked higher. Trying to think of others. Jeff Gladney, I think, is a
corner.
Yeah, he's undervalued. But yeah, I mean, there's a ton. There's a lot of good players. I mean, it's a good class at a lot of positions.
Yeah, any wide receiver. Because it's such a load, like you said. I love Chenault from Colorado.
Yeah, he's really good.
Just because he ran a slow 40, people are going to say, oh, he's not a good NFL player. That dude's nasty. Like,
yeah.
I like him a lot.
How about your boy, Lynn Bowden?
Oh, I love Lynn Bowden.
Yeah.
Punt returner, running back, quarterback, wide receiver.
Out of Kentucky.
Yeah. Like, he has attitude issues, I guess you'd say, or... He punched a guy before the bowl game, so
right.
That's going to make him fall. But if you can get a guy like that, 4th, 5th round, I mean, we don't have a returner. I mean, Logan did all right, but I mean, I want a mainstay guy that we can literally put out there and just be the guy, right? I mean, that can contribute in special teams, on offense, and be that trick play too, because he can throw the ball as well. So. Special little gadget guy. Defensively, I don't know if I have a deep sleeper. I didn't look that heavily in the defense, sadly. But Mel Kiper looks like a bobblehead. He have Parkinson's, I don't think so. I think he's just all amped up.
Yeah, he's very animated. Oh, here we go. Here's the Dolphin selection.
Is it Tua?
Is it Tua or is it Justin? It's Tua Tagovailoa.
Yep. They wanted it. They wanted the first pick to get him, and they still got him at number 5.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think that's a great selection for Miami.
Best pick of the draft.
Yeah, it's really good. When healthy, I think he's the best quarterback in the class, over Joe Burrow. It's just you look at the injuries, hopefully he can stay healthy. But, yeah, really good pick for Miami.
Yeah, so I'll say that. I agree with you. I think Tua was easily the best quarterback in the draft. I mean, I think Burrow's had – they both had amazing teams around them.
Right.
Burrow had one great season. I mean, if he damn stayed healthy, he's just special. I mean, the way he can quick twitch move out of the pocket, quick twitch throw accurately to certain spots. I mean,
yeah.
I liked him over Burrow. That's just maybe a personal preference, but maybe lefty has something to do with it. But he can make any throw, laser it. I think he's today's NFL quarterback. Right. He can do a little bit of everything, not just sit in the pocket or just a guy that runs around. He can make actual executed plays, not plays where you just run around and it's throw it up to no one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And I think that's why you see a lot of the draft analysis or analysts. They say his comp is Drew Brees, and I agree with that. I think he's got that kind of capability to be the next Brees, and he's really good in the short and intermediate routes, and he can throw the long ball as well.
Great.
But I mean, it's a really good pick for Miami, and I think going forward they got to be excited. And the best thing for Miami is they have 2 more picks in this round, so who knows what else they're going to add.
God, it's just crazy they got him that late.
Yep.
If his hip doesn't get hurt,
he's probably the first pick.
Yeah.
If he wasn't injured last year, I think he's probably the first pick taken.
Yeah, even with probably Burrow's because it was 1 year.
Right. Burrow just had such a great season, and I think that's what really
he broke every record. Every record. I mean, everyone knows he's that damn good, but
he was outstanding in the bowl game. I mean, he dominated, and well deserved. But Tua, really good fit for Miami.
Yeah. So Felix Fee said
that's a great suit too.
By who, Tua?
Yeah, Tua.
Checkered.
Yeah.
Yeah, Felix Fee said Blount punched someone too. He turned out fine. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. But that's the thing. Like, got that little incident drops you. Even remember the Dolphins. Speaking of the Dolphins offensive lineman they drafted that they traded to the Texans. What's his name?
Laramie Tunsil. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He had the stupid ass vape mask or
right.
And he dropped. He probably would have been a top 5 pick, and he dropped.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's where teams win. One incident from a couple of years ago or a hot flared moment where your competitive nature overcomes your brain and, oops, you made a bad decision. If you have a good team around you of leaders that say, get the hell over here, get away from them, don't let them mess with your head, then you can calm that down. But if you're playing the field is that damn good, I want that player. I'll calm you down a little bit, but give me production on the field. Mm-hmm. Also, Jonathan Taylor going in the first round. William Lato asked.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think me and Mark, we did a mock draft a couple weeks back and didn't have any running backs in the first round. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. I just, I don't see it taking place. But you never know. In those late picks, like in the 20s and 30s, I mean, you could possibly see a running back, being taken. I know Miami needs a running back as well. So, and they have pick 26. So maybe that's when you first see it. But again, it depends on who's valued higher. But Jonathan Taylor is probably RB1 in both our opinions.
Yeah, I like Jonathan Taylor a lot. Matt Cerruti says, do the Chargers take Herbert now?
I don't know. I mean, I think you look at Chargers roster, I think they got a team that can win, this season. And do you want to waste a pick on a quarterback right now. I mean, I think they like Tyrod Taylor. Maybe they just want to add more to that roster and maybe go a different direction. So we will see.
I think they will. I mean, I think they should. I think that's the reason why they haven't taken Jameis. I think that's the reason why they're saying, oh, they're going to go with Tyrod Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people are like, oh, he can run that offense well, but I don't know. I mean, in this league, it's almost like if you don't have a quarterback, you're not going to make it.
Right.
So I honestly don't believe in Herbert that much. I think.
Well, that's the thing. Like, what if San Diego doesn't believe in him? I think,
True.
Tua could have been their guy, and he just got taken. So you just never know. Would it be a bad pick? I don't think it would be a bad pick if they took, Justin Herbert. I understand it.
I mean, for my hopes for the Bucs getting a better player, I hope it is Herbert.
Right, exactly. But I could easily see him here, like going like Derek Brown. I could see him going offensive line.
I would hate it if it was Derek Brown right now.
Right. Can you imagine? That would be a scary defense with Derek Brown in the middle, with Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram. Like, that's the real deal right there.
Well, I mean, Washington's line. Look at our line.
I know.
Imagine if we had Kinlaw. Shit.
Oh, yeah. Really good.
Well, hell, Kinlaw, you just said Derek Brown, or what if Kinlaw goes there?
Yeah, very possible. Again, he's a guy that would fit their defense.
I mean, Chargers. What other positions? I mean, they're taking a running back here.
Yeah, I mean, their secondary's pretty good for the most part, I think. Trying to think. Yeah, they could take Isaiah Simmons. That could be a possibility. You put him and Derwin James on the same team. That's pretty nice.
Damn, that would be a pretty dirty team.
Very versatile.
God, yeah, he's not kidding. Mel Kiper is shaking like a leaf in a tree. Wow.
He's very locked in.
Look at him. How many cups of coffee did he have?
He's got to be like on his probably 20th cup.
Oh my god.
Well, here we go. Pick is in.
Yes.
Is it Herbert?
I think it is.
Yep, Justin Herbert. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, when I watched Herbert, I thought he was just a little bit too slow as far as the mental processing. And he played in an offense that did a lot of passes, behind the line of scrimmage, a lot of short passes. Very accurate quarterback, no doubt. And he's got mobility to move around and make plays. But I just don't know. The decision-making and the processing was a little bit just too inconsistent for me. And sometimes, in the big games when he needed to make big plays, he kind of just didn't show up. Or he'd have games against lesser teams and play bad. So that's just what I saw.
Oh, I agree with a lot of his mental processing. It's slow. But, I mean, this also plays into the part of give me all the attributes, give me things you can't teach, and then I'll teach them. Right?
I mean, coach him up.
Yeah, I'll coach him up. Like, he has arm strength. He has the size. He has escapability. He does play action very damn well. Like, he sells it tremendously well. I mean, player makeup, he's pretty damn good. It's just, and the same thing with Mariota when he was in Oregon. He could light it up. Mariota lit it up. Mm-hmm. This guy didn't do as much as Mariota did, but he just has all the intangibles that you want, like just size, strength, height, arm strength, like everything you want in a quarterback. It's just, can he just learn the offense you're going to teach him? Then again, Oregon's offense is a set, structured thing. Can he learn a different offense and take it and be something different? I mean, 6'6", 236, almost 6'7", and he's mobile. Yeah. You can't teach those things. That's where a coach or a team's like, holy shit. Like, what if this dude can just learn an offense different and make it his own? I mean, that's where people get excited. But to me, a top 6 pick, you want a sure thing, not something where, we're going to mold him into something potential down the road. You got to kind of, to me, I guess I'm not that big of a risk taker. But yeah, the structure of their offense is just very simple, and it's going to be a lot different in the NFL.
Yeah, I worry, especially with his pocket presence, and again, he's going to have to be coached up. I worry that he might get a rude awakening once he starts playing in the NFL, and sees like the blitz packages and stuff that they're going to throw at him. I just hope he's ready to handle that.
Yeah. So actually, Evan Winter on Twitter said, "Do the Panthers go Simmons, Willis, or Wills, or Judy?" I said Brown or Simmons.
Yeah, I think Well, their pick is in, so yeah, I think Brown or Isaiah Simmons would be a really good pick. It would suck for us because we have to go against them, but yeah, I think that would be logical.
Tua's still showing off that damn suit.
I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Where do the Panthers go?
If Simmons goes to Carolina, he throws up. Always a Derek Brown. Is it?
Derek Brown has been like the consensus mock, draft pick for Carolina. So.
Oh, let's see. Nick Vasquez says Simmons.
Simmons, yeah. I think that makes a lot of sense, because either way, Simmons or Brown, they both fit needs and they're both really good players. So
I'm seeing both here. Simmons, Brown. Who's it going to be? What is this? Wait, the Ravens traded up?
Did they trade?
The Ravens traded 2021 second round pick and no, that's fake. Never mind.
Oh, gotta watch for the fake.
Good thing I didn't read the whole thing. People, shady business.
Yeah.
Please not. It's gonna be defense. Matt Rule literally is a badass defensive coach. Right. When he was at Temple, and then he went to where the hell was he last year? Memphis, right? No. Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
They always have nasty, aggressive defense. I think he just wants athletes that can attack downhill.
Right.
I would think it'd be, Brown or Simmons. Brown's just a disgusting badass, so I would assume it'd be Brown, but picks in. What's going on? People just wanting to know so fast. Beef, you're gonna have to realize it's gonna be probably defense. They're all. Yeah. It's gonna feel. I feel bad for Teddy Bridgewater though. Besides McCaffrey,
right?
He has two younger, smaller receivers, but
yeah, you got DJ Moore, who's I think a pretty good receiver. Curtis Samuels. I don't know why I said Corey. Yeah, Curtis Samuel, who's I think better than what he's been talked about. I think he's a pretty good receiver. Obviously changing quarterback, going from Cam Newton to Teddy Bridgewater. So it's going to be different, and how they play and what kind of style they're going to throw out there.
I guess it's supposedly going to be Derek Brown. Yeah, Felix Fee said it's Derek Brown.
Yeah, I think that's a good selection. Again,
it's a really damn good selection.
It fits a need, and I think he's a guy that obviously they didn't bring back Gerald McCoy. You add in Derek Brown with I think they still have Short, I believe.
Go on Short?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yep, so it's a good tandem right there.
So Bucs Twitter is just begging for one of those offensive tackles to still be there. Mm-hmm. I honestly think the next two picks could be offensive linemen.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Arizona, protect your Kyler Murray,
right?
Give him time, and then Jacksonville.
Yeah.
There's no quarterback left. Jacksonville. Oh, that could be Isaiah Simmons.
Could be.
Well, Jacksonville's just a damn mess. So they're going to run with Gardner Minshew, number one?
It looks to be that way, They obviously putting faith into him, so.
Do you think Leonard Fournette gets traded tonight?
Possible. I mean, he could get traded throughout, this whole draft process, maybe, maybe through the weekend, but I don't know. We'll see.
Beef tongue threw up. No, but
I mean, do they trade Ngakoue, because, obviously he wants out. So
they want so many people out. Shit.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole new look team.
Nick Vasquez says Arizona's going to go Simmons. I don't know.
Possible.
They went back to a 3-4, right?
Yep, there's the pick, Derek Brown. Yeah, that's a good selection. Arizona, I believe, is I want to say 3-4.
Well, then that would make sense. And block safety.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, like another guy wearing a mask.
Yep. Sugar Hill, Georgia.
Derek Brown is a big boy.
Nicknamed Baby. Is that Baby Barrack?
Where the hell did you read that?
It's on.
Baby Barrack.
Yeah.
Due to political aspirations. Wow. Baby Barack.
Ah, gotcha.
Father James served in the army. Well, JSYK podcast. Can we get a bold prediction for our pick at 14? If you're wrong, take a shot. Shit. Well, my man, the wife's not allowing me to do anything but beer, sadly.
Yeah, I don't have any liquor at my house.
She doesn't want me to be slot. You have plenty of liquor.
No, I do not.
What did you do with it?
I drank it all.
Don't lie.
The crown was gone. I drank it probably in one setting.
What about the JD?
That's gone too.
Oh! Small batch of bourbon?
Yeah, all the batches are gone.
Jesus. Well,
yep.
Prediction? Well, if these damn offensive linemen don't go off the board, I'll be an offensive lineman. But I'm hoping Kinlaw. I'm not going to hold it to it yet. Anyone from USF getting drafted this weekend?
Yeah. Day 3. Probably a linebacker. I can't think of his name right now, but I think one of the linebackers is going to get drafted.
Will, I'm going to be honest.
Maybe the tight end.
I didn't look at one USF player.
Same here.
I mean, not one. And I'm sorry. That's a poor USF. I'm sorry. But Snurs said, even if none of the offensive tackles drop to 14, it's a win for the Bucs.
True.
Hey, so JSYK, my prediction is Javon Kinlaw. I'm going to stick to it. Beef Tongue said, dang, Simmons still there? I heard he was overhyped by the media and wouldn't go high, but I didn't believe that. I mean, you're talking a safety / linebacker, an undefined position player, going top 10. He still could go top 10. It's not like this is late.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the players who were drafted before him. I mean, Derek Brown, SEC. You had Okudah, Chase Young, Joe Burrows, Tua, SEC. I mean, a lot of good players just went before him. I mean, Isaiah Simmons played multiple positions, but I mean, besides being a freak athletically, he hasn't really proven as much as Derek Brown has consistently. And I mean, quarterbacks are just going to do that. Simmons gone. Oh, really? Really? To the Cardinal. I guess it picks in already.
Well,
he kind of called that too, I think.
Right. Yeah, that's a good pick.
Wait, is it?
Kind of makes sense. I mean, the Cardinals like those kind of players, those versatile types. They have Budda Baker, a guy that we really liked. So, yeah, I can see that.
Isaiah Simmons, yeah, just happened. So everyone's saying, "Oh, look, Wirfs, Wills, and Becton still available."
Mm-hmm.
You know what? One of two things: linemen are falling. Wills. One of two things. I'm going to laugh if in the next 3 picks, all 3 of them get taken.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to laugh if one of the 3 that everyone wants is still there.
Mm-hmm. And we trade down.
And we trade down, or we take someone different.
Yeah, there's the pick, Isaiah Simmons.
He's showing the fans like they can see his TMTV. What? Goodell. I don't know why so many people hate him, but hey. Well, there you go, Beef Tongue. He gone.
Mm-hmm.
Lanky, big, and fast. I mean,
yeah.
I thought Matt Rule would have taken him, but
yeah, this next pick is going to be interesting. Do we see, Javon Kinlaw go here at 9, or do we see offensive lineman?
Jerry Jeudy. I mean, they just got rid of Marquise Lee, right?
Right. Do we see receiver go here? CD Lamb, I think, would make a lot of sense.
And Cleveland's going to want an offensive lineman. The Jets are going to want an offensive lineman. Or a wide receiver. I mean, There's a lot of teams here that could take offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Isaiah Simmons had a crotch shot on ESPN just now. Just full frontal.
Mm.
I don't know who he was racing. I didn't see it. Didn't he run like a 4.39 or something like that?
Yeah, he was fast. He was very fast. He's got a lot of speed, so
he good.
He is good. I mean, he's so fast, he makes people look slow. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching his highlights here. I mean, he's really good. You can use him as a pass rusher off the edge as well. Get after the quarterback.
So, Chef Aaron, I don't know if you're in the chat or not, but Simmons to Cards, didn't see that coming. Will's Wirfs still here. He's so excited. Chef, I know you want an offensive lineman. What if it doesn't happen? I mean, I'm okay if it does. But some people are so excited, like thinking it's already set in stone. Like, because I can justify a lot, but what I can't justify is if we take a kicker.
That's for sure.
Or hell, if we take another tight end. JSYK, take another sip of that orange OJ and vodka. And just, you know what? We need to do a happy hour just based on that thought. Damn it. Bucs are going to draft a right tackle, and Atlanta is going to draft Kinlaw and whip up on our right guard twice a year for years to come. Oh my God. Felix, jeez. Plus Derek Brown to Arizona, or to Cardinals. Sad face. Stop jinxing so much crap, man. Don't do that.
Derek Brown went to the Panthers.
Yeah, you said Carolina.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Cardinals. I'm sorry.
Oh. Jed Simmons. Damn, so let's see how long we've been on here. An hour 35. So they picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
They picked it up. Okay.
Yep. Here's the Jacksonville's pick. It is in.
Is it?
Yep. They just went to commercial, though.
No way. Is that true?
Is there a trade?
No, someone said they drafted C.J. Henderson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see that. They do need a corner. They gave away Jalen Ramsey last year.
Yeah.
So C.J. Henderson is good. I mean, he's a really good man cover as well. Got a little bit to work on as far as the run game. He's kind of, not real aggressive as you like to see in, making tackles, up in the run defense, but he can cover guys. He knows how to cover. So.
Wow.
I think that's probably a little bit too rich for me, taking him top 10, but, especially with your pick at 20, but they probably don't think he's going to be available at 20. So, get him now.
I think this is the GM of the Dolphins. Tua, no matter what.
That's great.
Oh gosh, that's awesome.
They should have put it as like last year. They should have made it 2019. That would have been really awesome.
Well, I guess he said like the day after the combine.
Oh, gotcha.
It was my own mock draft pick, but Miami ended up going to this route. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Tua, no matter what. What? So, C.J. Henderson. If the Jags take Henderson, it's an ultra reach. Yeah, so my manager at work is a huge Gator fan. And he was mentioning how, Henderson had a bad year this year, but his sophomore year was damn good. And it's like, was he just playing to, I'm going to get drafted high, so I'm just not going to play hard at all?
Right.
Like, possibly. I mean, we saw Jadeveon Clowney do that, so they didn't want to risk their body, right? Mm-hmm. Who's the OC next year, Brady or Leftwich? Oh, that's an easy answer.
I think it's a combination of both. You're gonna have some input, obviously, from Brady, and Leftwich. I think is gonna do the same, and they're gonna mold it together. So it's gonna be like a hybrid of what we saw last year versus a little bit of Brady and what he likes to do.
So I agree with you. It's going to be a combination of both, but I mean, Aaron's even went out publicly said he's not going to have 20 or 10 other guys learn a different offensive system.
Correct.
Just to fit one guy. So it's easier to teach one guy and then mold a little bit of the plays he likes into there. 1 or 2, 3, whatever the hell plays that we got to have it.
Yeah.
That'll be instilled in there. So, I mean, people think this is going to be Peyton Manning bringing an offense to the Denver Broncos and we're running his offense. I don't think that at all. I think it's going to be the exact same offense, but we're going to have little plays where Brady's like, I know this shit works. I run this nonstop, consistently. If it's a play I need to have it, I'm comfortable with it. Let's throw it in there. And BA said it last year with Jameis. He's like, there's a handful of plays I don't like, toss it out. Jameis, what do you want? We're going to keep those plays in. He's going to run the same thing with Brady. I mean, he's going to show him the playbook. He's going to say, listen, I think you can light this damn NFL up with our offense. Tell me what you like and tell me what you want to take out, and we'll go from there. And that's pretty much how it should be. Like, everyone working together. Mm-hmm. So, I wouldn't worry so much on who's the OC. It's just more who's executing the plays, and we got Brady. And I think that's very telling. Very, very telling.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. And obviously they're trying to do their best to make him comfortable, with the addition of Gronkowski. So, it's going to be fun because I think you're going to see a really good collaboration from Arians, Leftwich, and Brady. Also you have Clyde Christensen and Tom Moore. So really good staff and a very talented group of players that they're assembling. But yeah, let's take a look here at Jacksonville's pick.
I'm actually going to put a tweet saying, what if the Bucs don't take an offensive tackle? Let's see how much shit I get from it.
And it was C.J. Henderson. So, yeah, I mean, like I was saying earlier, C.J. Henderson out of Florida. I agree with Mark. I think his last season wasn't as good as his sophomore tape. But the guy, I mean, he's really good. I mean, he can cover. So, out of Miami, now he's moving up to Jacksonville. Doesn't have to move far. I mean, he played in Gainesville, so it's going to be right there. I think that's a good selection. What's surprising is we haven't seen any trades yet.
Right.
So,
be interesting. They're scared, probably.
Right. Yeah, see, another pick is already in, so wonder if we'll see any trades coming up here soon.
Let's say.
But what do you guys think of that pick in the group chat? What do you guys think of C.J. Henderson here?
I want to see how much shit I get for writing that. All right. San Francisco will take Kinlaw if he is there. I did that in our first round mock draft. Scared the shit out of me, but I think it's possible. I mean, they just traded away
DeForest Buckner.
DeForest Buckner.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I always say Armstead.
They re-signed him. They brought him back.
It would make more sense. I mean, that the defensive running game is what got him there. So
right.
Keep feeding the defense. Stick to your strengths, right?
Yeah. Yep. But they did lose, Emmanuel Sanders, so
Someone said they'll take a left tackle.
I think you could see a tackle going here at 10. I think Mekhi Becton could be the potential pick right here.
To the Browns?
Yeah.
Picks in, too. So...
Or Jedrick Wills. Jedrick Wills would probably be my pick, but I can see why they would go Mekhi Becton.
So, Matt said, unless San Francisco can trade out with CJ now gone.
Right.
I mean... This is where it's getting the nitty gritty. I mean, this is where we're getting close. There's guys that we could have had that could have fallen that are going to go. Right. A lot of the guys I want are still there. I mean, I'm a Wills fan. I would rather have Wills over all the other ones.
Yep.
But Kinlaw's there. I would want Kinlaw. I think you're right. Browns will take an offensive lineman. Jets should, but it could be a wide receiver.
Very well could be.
But also, Matt was saying they would trade out if they can't get CJ. You mentioned Emmanuel Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
What if you just need a little bit more offensive firepower to win that last game?
Right.
The Super Bowl. I mean, yeah, you have the hole in the defense where you just traded away for a first pick, but is it smart to just replace a great player you just gave away for a first pick for another same position? It's almost like you're just repeating yourself, right?
Right.
There's different ways to look at it.
Yeah, here we go. It's going quickly now.
Good.
At the Browns selection. Looks like
Take Becton? No.
He's making a speech. I think it very well could be.
No,
Jedrick Wills?
I think so.
Okay. That's a smart pick. I think he's...
Balls!
He's the best one, so... Yeah, that's a really good pick. Jedrick Wills out of Alabama. So...
Damn.
Yeah, we thought he would have gone, number 4 to, the Giants, but, dropping to number 10, yeah.
He was so close.
And you got to wonder if the Bucs were making any calls to potentially, trade up, get ahead of Cleveland, but I don't think that was the case, obviously, so.
God, there's a lot of talent on the board still. Wow. For just 3 picks away.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, if the Jets go, Tristan Wirfs here, I think the Bucs really have a great chance of getting Mekhi Becton at 14.
Look at the kid sitting in that couch. He's trying to hide.
But you could also go Kinlaw. So, I mean, Kinlaw could be available too.
There goes Wills, yeah. Hey, I mean, that was my highest rated offensive lineman.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw the YouTube. Again, I'm going to plug the YouTube again. We do film studies. We started off late because we started the YouTube late. But if you aren't following, follow, please. Again, like our videos. But this year, we're going to be doing breakdowns of everything. We're going to break down game film of the Bucs during the season, like highlighting the plays that either cause us to win or lose. We're going to try and break down players, like college players, throughout the year. And we'll probably ask y'all, the fans, like, who do you want us to look at? I mean, because from now until next draft, I hope we have a whole lot more players in our film study than we did this year.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, he was high on the list.
Yeah, he was. I think we both agree he was offensive tackle 1 for us. I mean, he was really good. So that's nice to see some excitement there. Finally,
I'm gonna brew up again.
Okay.
Take over.
But yeah, I mean, Jedrick is really good. But like what Mark was saying, I mean, that is our goal to really build a database of not only college prospects but also just taking a look at the Bucs games and where we think they can improve and how they're how each guy is playing on the field, and we'll really analyze pretty much every player on the roster. So it's going to be really fun coming up this season, and we got a lot more in store. So very excited about that. But yeah, guys in the chat, we appreciate you checking us out tonight and hanging out, talking draft, and so thank you so much. But yeah, I mean, hit us up with questions or anything else you want to talk about. Who do you think the Jets are going to go here at 11? Let's hear some names. Yeah, I agree. I think we are going to get a good player. There's a lot of good players still available. But yeah, to recap so far, I mean, I think the draft has pretty much gone the way I mean most people expected. It really hasn't been any surprises. I don't think. You had quarterback Joe Burrow go one. Obviously, and then you had Chase Young, who was a slam dunk. Jeffrey Okuda. I guess Andrew Thomas. I guess that was like the first surprise, but pretty much gone the way we thought it would go. So yeah, I like Tristan Wirfs too. I think him. I like Mekhi Becton as well. So if both were available, I would think I would go Mekhi Becton, just because of his upside, and I think he's just a little bit better than Tristan Wirfs right now, especially as a pass protector. But I mean, you really can't go wrong. I think both are really good. Um, yeah, I agree with you, Matt. Yeah, you know. Yeah, we need to hear fans boo. It seems like the Jets fans always boo their pick, so that would be awesome to see. Okay, yeah, Felix. Yeah, I mean, Wirfs. He's a great athlete. I mean, he's a stud as far as offensive lineman prospects, and he can run really good. Gets out in the open field, can make blocks downfield, and really be a strong run blocker for this team. But same thing with Mackay. I mean, Mackay Becton can do that as well. So it's really who the Bucs value more. Obviously, I'm hoping for Javon Kinlaw. I think you can wait on offensive linemen and get that in either round 2 or round 3. So, but we'll see. Yeah, the Jets get Becton. Yeah, I think that's a smart pick. If that is the case, yeah, I think that's a really good pick for them. Protect Sam Darnold, and they already signed, I think, a couple offensive linemen, this offseason. So, yeah, Mackay would be, I think, really good. But, yeah, I mean, I'm going to eat some blueberries here. I'm being healthy tonight. I got chips. And, like, hummus on the side here, but I don't want to be too loud as far as the crunch. This is usually not my draft food. Usually I'm having pizza or wings, but didn't do that today. Maybe over the weekend. Yep, the pick is in for the Jets, so we will see who they're going to take.
What I miss.
But yeah, I think offensive line will be the pick here, most likely.
There's a lot of Wirfs, Becton. Damn. A lot of people in here.
Yeah, they were, I was asking, who they would like as far as Wirfs or Becton. So, I was kind of leaning towards Becton, just because I think he's a little bit better right now than Tristan Wirfs.
Really?
And he's just got tremendous upside. But so does Wirfs, but I just like Becton's game a little bit more.
Becton just has a way better ceiling.
Yeah.
Than most. I mean, between Becton and Wirfs, I would say I'd take Becton.
Mm-hmm. But we will see. It looks like Becton might be the pick here.
Someone said Jets are taking Becton. Wait, that would make more sense.
Yeah, I think even despite the offensive line additions that they already made, I think it's wise to get a legit starter in there.
Yeah, we looked into Becton. We didn't do a video on him just because of time. Again, next year will be a lot better. Okay, guys. Mm-hmm. But moving forward, I did one on Tristan Wirfs. I honestly don't want him to be on a Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like, I feel like he's a great run blocker right now, and I know a lot of Buc fans want us to start running the ball more, but we aren't a running team. Right. And yes, everyone's like, oh, anyone from Iowa and the cold places, they're good offensive linemen. I'm not necessarily true about that. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't want him. I even verbally said that in the end of that video breakdown.
Yeah. There it is, Mekhi Becton.
Yeah, but well, hopefully Wirfs goes to San Francisco. Hey, let's see. We'll see. Mayock could frickin' take anyone right now. This next pick.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. Cleveland Farrell last year at 4, so just never know.
Okay, guys, I'm getting antsy. What do you feel?
Yeah, I'm getting that twitch. So.
Oh my god.
But yeah. I'm hoping, we make the right choice. We will see. Do we trade down? Yeah.
Will Wirfs fall to the Bucs? Gosh, people wanting Wirfs. There we go.
Yeah.
If we didn't take an offensive tackle, someone said they would cry. Really? Good possibility we don't. I agree with that. LSU edge defender? Maybe. I'll find highlights of who they take and take myself into loving the pick. Talk myself. Yeah. Smart move.
Yep.
Smart. Well, I mean, you should have seen the player prior, but Kinlaw, I like that one.
Yeah, Kinlaw would be nice.
Judy,
yep. Henry Ruggs.
How is there no wide receiver off the board?
Well, I think you're going to see him come off the board right now. I'd be surprised if it's not receiver here.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. He could do anything. If Ruggs is the first receiver taken, that's a mistake.
Hey, he's really good, and he can't teach speed, and speed wins in a lot of ways.
But to me, he doesn't have Odell Beckham Jr. type ability. He doesn't have quick twitch, like make you miss. He's just straight line speed.
I think he can win in different ways. I think he's a good route runner. He knows how to create separation, and separation is what wins in the NFL today. So you got to have it. And Mekhi Becton, I mean, that guy's well put together.
He's just massive.
Yeah, he's a tall dude. I mean, look at this, moving a truck. Jesus. It's a big boy.
What, he tested, not positive, he had how do they say it? Too much water in his test? Not occluded. What the hell's the word I'm thinking of?
Diluted.
Diluted.
Yeah.
Occluded. Dumbass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Matt. I think it could be Kinlaw. I'm not sure on Wirfs, but I think Kinlaw could be a legit possibility, unless they trade down.
I must be on a terrible delay because he's pushing the truck now.
Yeah, mine must be ahead of you.
Yeah, but Wirfs or Kinlaw? Yeah, you said that. San Francisco receiver here. Could you do 2 receivers in a row? That's possible.
Yeah, I think it could be happening.
Next 2 got to be wide receiver, Lamb and Ruggs. Damn. Wait, so as Anthony, so Snurs is Anthony? I'm assuming. Is that true? Let me write it in the chat.
He did say he was drinking tequila.
If it is, hold on, let me see.
And John Gruden. That's funny. I forgot they're on the West Coast, so that's why it's daylight.
John Gruden, he's already got his fist up. He's like, I got my guy.
Yeah, he got it. He got some speed, I think. Yeah, Henry Ruggs. I think it's going to be the pick.
Is it?
Or maybe Lamb. Who knows?
Drew Judy. Look at Mike Mayock's setup. He's in his kitchen.
Yeah. T-Bone.
You can never know when you're hungry, right?
Here we go. Las Vegas Raiders.
God, it should have been in Vegas.
Yeah. Just unfortunately, they can't all be winners. Here's the pick. Yep, Henry Ruggs III.
No way. Are
Great
you
pick.
serious?
Yep. It makes a lot of
First
sense.
receiver taken.
It makes a lot of sense. It's a perfect fit for John Gruden, too.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
No one's getting that money. No one.
So I think you could see, obviously, CD Lamb here, or do they do the Bucs dirty and take Kinlaw?
San Francisco should just do any one of those wide receivers.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
I
Did
think
you see an Odell Beckham Jr. in him? I mean, if it'd be warranted if it was that, just straight line speed.
I just don't think he's just straight line speed. You look at his separation, his ability to separate from corners, I think is really good, and you got to have that in the NFL. You got to be able to separate in today's game. If you don't, then it's going to be tough unless you have a great quarterback that can make really accurate throws. You got to make it easy. So it's the Tyreek Hill factor, you know. And Henry Ruggs
even Tyreek Hill, if you throw him a screen pass, he can make you miss and just take it to the yard. I mean,
right.
I don't see that in God. I got a little ball. I don't see that in Ruggs. I mean, I see Ruggs.
Well, maybe
again, you can take a slant to the house. Yeah, okay, I can see that. That's what.
Right. Well, and again, they might not be asking him to be like Tyreek Hill. Again, they're asking him to go down the field, and you got to remember who their quarterback is. They have Derek Carr, who's probably one of the better deep ball throwers in the game, you know, and now has a guy that can go deep, you know, in Henry Ruggs. You know, I think that's why they signed.
Shit.
That's why they signed Antonio Brown. So, you know.
Henry Ruggs, wow.
But I think it's a good pick.
That's a bad man.
Yeah, exactly right. JSYK podcast. I mean, yep, you're absolutely on the money there.
Yep, everyone said Judy would be the first wide receiver off the board. Mayock pulls off Ruggs.
Mm-hmm.
Ruggs wearing an Old Spice bathrobe. Yeah, this is the stuff I was talking about. They did the slant across the field against South Carolina.
Yep.
And he made it look like it was kids running after him. I mean,
mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
I agree
hard
with the separation and just stacking the corner. I mean,
yeah, it's hard to teach that speed.
I don't know, I guess I liked Waddle a lot more. I thought he was more of like a quick twitch guy. Ruggs is more.
Yeah. Just look at John Ross went top 10, so
yeah,
I mean,
true.
Just shows you.
And again, you're playing to what you can't teach.
Yep.
Fair enough. Well, San Francisco, are you taking Kinlaw?
Oh man.
You're gonna rip him right from behind.
Yep.
Whoa, Raiders took. And same thing. Robert Green said, "Whoa, Raiders took Ruggs over Lamb and Judy." A little shocked. I agree with him.
Oh.
If Bucs pass on Wirfs and Kinlaw, I don't think they're gonna pass on both. I think it's gonna be one of those two.
One of the other.
Or it could be Judy.
Or they trade down. Yeah, Judy. Oh my God.
Could you frickin' imagine?
I mean, yeah, Judy would be open on every play, and all you have to do is throw it to him.
God, this I'm gonna save this beer for whatever our pick is. I'm just gonna down it, regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
Why is Josh Rosen trending? Let's see that.
Did he get traded because of Tua?
I guess I just feel bad for him.
and guys in the chat, that is Mark's wife in the background talking to Jazzy.
Oh, you can hear that?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's funny.
Ruggs already working for the sponsorship. Is she drunk?
I don't know. Maybe she's drinking too. But she's talking to
wow.
That's their dog. Or her dog, I should say.
It's ours. I gotta feed her every day.
True.
Take her out
true.
every day.
Mark takes care of her, but it is.
No way. Oh my god. Is this true? The 49ers are sliding back, trading with the Bucs. Is that true?
Did we trade up?
We traded up a pick?
I hope not. That'd be stupid.
Yeah. Ian Rappaport said this.
Oh, God. It better be Kinlaw then. I'm going to be pissed if it's not.
49ers trade with the Bucs. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. It's ready. Oh my god. Bucs are on the clock.
Oh, boy. It better be.
Best bring your bib because it's going to get messy.
If it's a receiver, I'm going to lose my shit.
Bucs trade up one spot. Oh.
Why would they trade up one spot? The only reason is like San Francisco was thinking of taking Kinlaw. That's the only way I can think of.
Says it's going to be Tristan Wirfs.
Oh,
if we trade up one spot for his
That's stupid. Wirfs is going to be available.
Oh no.
The only thing I can think of is like another team was trying to trade up and we had to go get our guy. Wow. We better not giving up a lot, but I think we did.
Well.
I think the chat disappeared. They're like, what the hell?
We traded up for that?
Nick says we have back-to-back.
No, I think they just messed up. Hey,
okay.
There's going to be a mess up trade. Why did we trade up one pick for that?
That makes no sense.
We have back-to-back, boys.
If we gave up a pick from next year, okay, that's fine. But I don't know. What if we traded O.J. Howard? What if it's O.J.
Someone
Howard?
said, as we thought, the Buccaneers trade up one spot.
Oh, my God.
Who knew they were going to trade up one spot?
Just take Kinlaw, but it's going to be worse. God dang it.
So we traded our 117. They gave us their 245.
So we traded our 4th and we got back a 7th. Great.
Well, I guess Tristan Wirfs, if you're coming, I'm going to have to start watching more video and say I love you.
But he's got, I mean, like I was telling the chat, I mean, Wirfs has like a really high ceiling. I mean, really high potential. So, I mean, he's got to work on, obviously his pass sets, his pass protection. But again, that can be coached up. We were just saying the same thing last year about, Devin White as far as his mental processing. Again, it's different position, but, Tristan, he's a beast in the run game. Obviously I think the Bucs want to run the ball better. So we will see what happens.
Well, hey, maybe Tampa Tommy wanted that.
Right. But hey, I mean, we got offensive linemen. That's what most of the fans wanted. So.
Well, I wonder how Robert Green's reacting.
He's probably kicking puppies somewhere.
Jason Light, you see, your kids took the pick.
Yep. But
he's taking the pick right now. Look at him. He's clicked on it.
Felix, it'll be okay, Felix.
If it's Wirfs, that's what it seems. A lot of people on Twitter are saying it's Wirfs.
Right. I'll laugh if they surprise.
No, I think it's Wirfs. If that makes more sense, Wirfs. Well, I'll wait for the pick is in, and then I'll down this damn thing. Well, I mean, other than that, hey, we got our right tackle. You hope the left tackle of the future.
Right.
Again, it's a guy that has everything I said in the end of that review.
Yeah,
I
got everything.
Want him now just because of what he is as the player right now, but he has, like you just said, everything you want athletically, size, strength.
Mm-hmm. Just
teach him.
Right, and that's what Bruce Arians' staff is. I mean, we have good teachers, and I mean, just look what they did with Alex Kappa, and the progress that he made. So, I mean, obviously they can coach these guys up. So here's the selection.
Touche, Buccaneers. It's a cool little hype up to the pick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. San Francisco 49ers have traded. Yep, Tristan Wirfs, and there it is. Offensive tackle out of Iowa.
Well,
again, guys, hey, I mean, a lot of fans wanted an offensive tackle, and we got it. So
James YK said, "Woo!"
Yeah. So,
hey,
yeah.
well, I would assume there's no more trade ups based on that.
Well, you never know. I mean, we still have OJ Howard in the bank, and maybe we use him to trade up late in the first round.
Oh yeah, there was that virtual draft. We should have gotten into that. Sons of bitches. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Felix, don't give up on the team.
I'm disappointed. I'm done. Hey, we drafted 485 guys. No.
Right. He's a really good guy. Wrestling background, which is good. I mean, when Wirfs is locked on, I mean, you can't get by the guy. He's really good when he's locked in.
I'll say this. I wanted Kinlaw bad. But I can understand the need. Maybe to them, the caliber player met the need.
Right.
And they can see the future in him. Oh.
Yeah,
hey, it's a good pick for the now. They need an offensive lineman. They filled a need.
Right.
So I just hope he can learn a lot more real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But he is a beast athletically. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I mean it's the Bill Parcells way of thinking. I mean he's got everything you want in a player. Now it's just about coaching the mental side and getting the technique proper and getting it more consistent. So I mean this guy was one of the top offensive linemen in this class, and I mean rightfully so. As you see the highlights here, I mean he's a beast in the run game. I mean he will destroy people. So
holy shit!
and pass. Yeah, and pass protection, I think he's serviceable, and obviously he's an upgrade over Dotson, I believe, as of right now. So,
hell, if you want to run to the right, I fully will vouch for him. Run to his side.
Right.
Run to that damn side. Well, hey, y'all that wanted to run, y'all better tell somebody we're gonna start running. I'm gonna say that. Wow. Hey guys.
And his versatility.
Watch his run blocking. I don't know if you're watching the tape. His run blocking is amazing.
Yep.
And he finishes. It's something that a lot of people like to see. Maybe we take his quarterback later in the draft.
Right.
But his pass block, he finishes blocks. His pass blocking is a little iffy as of now. Considering we're a big passing team, that was my worry. Sometimes crosses his feet a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I don't think we should have traded up. 49ers, we're not going to take them.
No.
I feel like the 49ers did the same thing the Bears did to the Bears. Like, why trade up one pick?
Right.
I'm more mad at that than the pick.
Yeah, I agree.
I can see the potential. Like, he could eventually take over at left tackle, let's be honest. If he can learn the easy ins and outs of right tackle, okay. Mm-hmm. And then once Donovan Smith goes, this is a play I put in the film study.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's athletic, he can do anything he wants on the field. It's just, I didn't think it was the most win now move.
Yeah.
Let him
learn.
Mean,
the only reason I can see why they traded up is because San Francisco was in talks with another team that wanted an offensive lineman, and maybe they probably did bluff the Bucs into trading up, and but hey, when you have to go get your guy, you go get him, and that's what the Bucs did, and to only give up a fourth round, you get another seventh rounder as well. So,
Hey, I like the excitement from Jason Light NBA.
Right, they were giving high fives. So,
hey, so let's be honest. Right now, Brandon Middleton said this is a great pick.
I think so.
I kind of how bad did that set us back? I mean, it was just a fourth round pick we gave up, and we picked up a seventh. What did we? Yeah, sorry about Lucian Savage. Yeah, we traded a fourth round pick, so we don't have a fourth rounder. Remember, we traded one for Rob Gronkowski, and then we traded this one to move up one spot, and we picked up their seventh round pick. So pretty much we don't have a fourth rounder. First pick day 3, we don't have one. But tomorrow we have 2 picks.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's correct.
But You were saying something. Yeah, Snur says I agree, Brandon. It is a great pick. It's a smart move, he said, by the Buccaneers to get a tackle. We need protection for Brady, and that's what I was going to add. Like, so really, if you look at it on offense, where the hell's the weakness now?
There's not much. There's not much. And what I was going to say is I kind of look at this pick very similar to the way, Devin White, was the selection last year. Again, you're getting a guy that is a tremendous athlete, a guy with tremendous potential. Again, like we said last year, we were talking about Devin White and his mental processing, and it's kind of the same thing with Tristan Wirfs. Just have to bring him up to speed as far as his technique goes, as far as footwork and stuff, and that's something that can be very coachable. And we were at training camp last year. We saw the coaching that they did with Alex Kappa and the progression that he made in just 1 year. So I think you could see that very similar with Tristan Wirfs, and you get a guy that can also be your future left tackle. It makes a lot of sense. I mean,
you mean left tackle? I think he's a right
yeah, left tackle. He could be your future left, going forward if you don't move on with or if you don't continue with Donovan Smith. But I mean, I just see the reasoning. Again, I'm with you. I would have liked to see maybe Javon Kinlaw there, but I understand the pick and why they did it, because the guy, I mean, he's got everything you want, an offensive lineman, and you can't teach what he has right now.
I agree with the potential. I even said it in the back of the film study. I'm like, yes, down the road he could potentially be a Pro Bowler in something special at left tackle. But to me, for me, a win now move, he wasn't really there yet. But hell yeah, it's going to be now, because I'm going to be his best bandwagon fan as well. So
right.
And I have no fault in that. I like Devin White coming out of the draft. I said positional value was just, for me, at 5th overall, wasn't there, but he proved me wrong. Hopefully Wirfs can do the same. Hopefully he is that type of, I mean, he has everything. It's just, can he pick up pass blocking fast enough?
Right.
Run blocking, I'm 100% and Alex Fox said, what ranking did you have Wirfs of the big four type offensive tackles? I had him ranked 2nd or 3rd behind Wills.
Yeah, I had him 3rd. I had Wills, and then I had Thomas. And then Wirfs and Becton were kind of tied for me, 3A and 3B. So, I mean, kind of see them in the same, type of realm. Again, both have tremendous upside. Wirfs is just a fantastic athlete. Same thing with Becton. But, I understand why they went this direction again. And this is something that, fans and us have talked about for the last several months now. And you can see it. I mean, obviously you want to protect your quarterback, and, obviously they want to run the ball more. And now you have Joe Haig, who I think can be that 6th lineman for you, be that versatile lineman that they want. And, obviously he's going to push Tristan Wirfs for starting time. I think so. But, Wirfs is likely going to get that starting job just because of, the draft selection. And, that usually happens when you're a 1st-round pick. You usually, jump into a starting spot. So. But yeah, I'm not mad about it.
Again, so my only thing is, that Kindle is one of my favorite picks in this whole draft. Wirfs, when you look at him, he has a lot of potential, and that's something we're hoping to see sooner rather than later. Mm-hmm. And someone in Twitter said, "Yeah, you're going to see an electric run game." I agree with that. And I said it again. If you want to run towards his side, Dotson wasn't a great run blocker at all.
Yeah, and there goes Javon Kinlaw at number 14. So.
Yeah, they could have taken. Oh, we didn't have to do that at all. Wow. Well, but I mean, the thing is, for me, offensively, you don't have a weakness. You have your line, you have your wide receivers, your tight ends. Yes, someone said running back's a weakness. Adam Heidemann, actually. Welcome to the group chat, Adam Heidemann. Pass catching running back is, your only weakness. But guess what? Your 2nd round pick, you can probably do that. Imagine if you do take that. Clyde Edwards-Helaire or Robert Swift, or why do I keep saying Robert Swift? DeAndre Swift or Jonathan Taylor. If you get any one of those 3 with your 2nd round pick, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't even need a damn defense. Your offense would just explode every damn game. But, all right, so someone said, guess we got to depend on Nachos and Nelson on D. Smith, shaking my head. Hey, but we still have plenty of draft. I mean, only two of the defensive tackles have gone. I mean, there's still Ross Blaylock or Blacklock. Is it Gallimore?
Mm-hmm. Neville Gallimore.
I mean, there's still guys there, but and I agree with that concern. I mean, to me, like Vita Vea is your number one asset, and if you don't have anyone behind him, if Vita Vea gets hurt, your defense kind of goes to shit. Just being honest.
Yeah, pretty much.
It just does.
Yeah.
And maybe they're just trying to build around Tom Brady big time. Well, they did. But the thing is, if this offense is that damn powerful, yeah, you don't really need a great defense. But then again, defense wins championships. BA has had more top 10 defenses than offenses. I'm going to like the pick regardless. I mean, I can't get mad because I can understand it. I can justify it.
Right.
But we'll see. I mean, there's still more draft to go. I wouldn't get upset. I'm actually happy I can justify it, right? If it was a tight end, I'd be pissed off. But no, hey, guys, I like it. I can see why they would do it. They're thinking of the now and of the future, probably. So, good pick. I'm not ecstatic, but good pick. Right. I mean, I hope he proves me wrong. Let's put it that way. Brandon Middleton said we need a middle linebacker next pick. We have 2 outside linebackers. Let's go for a strong middle linebacker. Really? Plus, what's your take on that?
I think we're good there. I think we have Levante David and Devin White. I think we're good in the middle. Outside linebackers, you have, Shaq Barrett and JPP. So I think we're okay. I mean, I can understand depth maybe, later down in the draft, day 3 probably.
I'm actually writing Robert Green. How many dogs were kicked? I mean, wow. I didn't even think Kinlaw would be available, and then he is. Stinks that we gave up a 4th rounder. Yeah, I agree with that. Tampa Bay Gronkaneers. Definitely going running back 2nd round. Hey, if you're going to do right tackle 1st round, might as well do running back 2nd round. Unless something of value defensively is there. Hey, what is your 2 cents?
No, I mean, yeah, I think obviously they want to upgrade the running game. I think they want to upgrade the stable of backs that they have. Obviously they want to add to, what Rojo provides right now. So yeah, I think you could definitely see that in round 2. But overall, I'm pleased with the Tristan Wirfs pick. I'm seeing here that other teams were looking to trade up to 13, but again, we don't know if that's true or not. Like we said earlier, it could have been a smokescreen by San Francisco. So
yeah, it's the same thing with Mitchell Trubisky trade up. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
teams are calling me, guys. Teams are calling me.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm liking what we're doing so far. Again, it's a long draft, and we gotta wait and see how the whole picture comes together, to really analyze it.
Yeah, I mean, overall, like I just mentioned, we don't have a weakness on offense. Defensively, yes, there's issues, but that's why there's still 2 other days of draft.
Right.
Let's go back in the group chat. Can we trade Light for Lynch? Lucian Savage said definitely a smoke screen about the draft. Brandon Middleton said, I agree, we are covered. Linebackers, stronger defense with either strong middle or strong safety. Cornerback. So, my thing, I don't think we need a middle linebacker. Yes, we have injury-prone Jack Sitchie, but I feel like he's a good special teams player and a backup middle linebacker. If Levante and Devin White are hurt, yeah, there's going to be a big drop-off regardless. Those are great players in the middle. I don't think you need an upgrade at all at that position. Right. Outside linebacker, yes, we could use another edge rusher, but the big thing is, like I mentioned earlier, we build through the middle of our defense.
There goes Jerry Jeudy.
To where?
Broncos.
Oh, God. That's probably who wanted to trade up. They were probably saying, oh, Denver's wanting to come up. Yeah, for a damn wide receiver, not for a right tackle.
Right.
But, lost my train of thought. Yeah, but defensively, built through the middle. I mean, defensive tackles. Vita Vea is your cornerstone. Sue's going to probably be gone next year. Who else do you have behind him? No one. Do you try and get Licky Fotu, the monster out of Utah? I would love that. Love really that. Fun. We can manage that.
Yeah.
And then have Anthony Nelson grow on the outside, 5-tech, edge rusher.
Right.
But, I mean, I understand the pick. I'm going to end up liking the pick. But I guess I'm just sour because I wanted my guy. But at the end of the day, it's to me, eventually will be a really good pick.
Yeah, I see it very similar to Devin White. And this is kind of like the same reaction we had last year. We were actually, in the stadium and very similar. So, I see it ended up, being a positive pick for the Bucs going forward, especially, 2 to 3 years down the road. I think it'll be a great pick.
What's funny is he was the first player I actually evaluated.
There you go.
Isn't that funny?
Yep.
And actually, I'll post it on Twitter since.
Yeah, might as well.
Right. They're going to be like, well, what you said you didn't want him. Well.
He's a Buccaneer.
Well, he's a Buccaneer now, so.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So our picks flying off the board now. Atlanta, do you think it's Chase on?
Yeah, that could be a very likely possibility. I think Caleb Vaughn would be a good fit for them. They could go. No, I don't think they would take corner here. Yeah, I think defensive line makes a lot of sense. But we'll see. I mean, who knows? Maybe they. Oh God, if they take CeeDee Lamb, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine?
All right. Well, Tristan Wirfs is your newest Tampa Bay Buccaneer, guys. Hey,
Robert.
What do you say?
Robert Green said outside waiting on someone to come down the sidewalk right now. Oh man. If you guys are on Twitter, Robert Green is like he's a great follow, and we're like in a chat and we joke around because he's like he was gonna kick puppies like if the Bucs took an offensive lineman round 1. So it looks like that could come true tonight, unfortunately for someone's dog. So pray for the dog. Pray for the dogs out there.
Wait, whose house they at right now? Look at John Elway. He's like, yeah, we got our guy. We didn't even have to do anything.
Right. Yeah. We made the Bucs lose 1 pick.
I guess the rest of the NFL deserved that because we just got Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski.
True.
We're pretty much loaded on a lot of fronts, so.
Yeah, San Francisco's like, hell, you can give us a 4th. Come on now.
Right? I guarantee they said that. I guarantee John was like, son of a bitch. Listen.
Yeah.
You just got Tom Brady. You just got Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah.
You already have Mike Evans, Chris Goodwin. Give us a break. Give us a 4th round pick.
Right. Now you're getting you're getting the most athletic offensive lineman in the draft who shouldn't been available. So
Bucs Super Bowl champs.
It's a win.
Hey, this could end up being a really damn good pick. I'm very, how do I say? I don't like to risk it all.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Bruce Arians, no risk it, no biscuit. I want to have a sure thing.
Right.
Hey, after top 10, it's kind of hard to have a sure thing. But Tristan Wirfs' video is up on Twitter if y'all want to see that. I mean, I think it was one of my first, so... Yeah, the ending result was I didn't want him to come to Tampa, but here are my reasoning. Anthony Vasquez, there he is. It's a Bucs life. I want to see what the Falcons pick is before anything happens.
Yeah, it looks like Jason Light is making comments now on the pick. He said he's a great athlete, but more importantly, he's a great guy. top-notch character. The run of tackles happened later than we expected. He's a versatile guy. The plan right now is to put him at right tackle. He has huge ceiling and a high floor. He has a tremendous amount of upside.
Pretty much everything we just said.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
And I can honestly understand it because you're not asking your right tackle to be the guy that stops your Hall of Famers back, right? I mean, he can learn slowly, kind of like La'el Collins on the Cowboys. And I do agree, he does have tremendous upside. I mean, he can do anything he wants. It's just teach him. And that's a lot of the stuff you hear from the first round picks. They're big bodied, they have the athleticism. It's more, can you teach them to be that good of a player consistently?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it comes down to the technique. And I think, with the coaching staff that we have, I think is I think more prepared to get him ready.
Wow, so Falcons are going with the corner.
Yeah, this is like one of the really big surprises. This corner is pretty good, but I didn't see him going this high. But it makes sense. I mean, they need defensive backs. They lost, I think, what is it, Samuel?
No.
Or Trufant. I'm sorry, Trufant.
Yeah, I'm about to say, holy hell.
Yeah, Samuel's long. That's way past.
Well, hey guys, I mean, can you believe our offense right now?
Yeah.
I think they're believing their defense a little bit, but if we take Fotu, like I just mentioned, I'd be a lot more happy. Let's put it that way. Or
yeah, there's defensive tackles, available, later in this draft. You look at like a Devin Hamilton out of Ohio State. I think is a guy that could be good. We talked about Rashard Lawrence. I think we actually picked him in our mock draft just recently. So there's some names out there. Fotu is another one that Mark mentioned. You have I think it's Murchison out of NC State. He's a guy that can rush the passer, be somewhat of a difference maker. But yeah, there's options. You still have Gallimore. You still have Blaylock. So, or is it Blacklock? Blacklock. Okay, yeah, he's good. But yeah, this selection right here by Atlanta, this is a little surprising. But
Arthur Blank is part of the pick. You see that? Wow.
Yeah, AJ Terrell from Clemson. So,
jeez,
didn't see that coming.
No, but hey, good. I'm happy about it. Tom Brady will abuse a rookie corner.
Yeah, he will. Yep.
Good luck, guys. What the hell were you trying to trade up for? Orkuda? Did I say it right this time?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Is he happy or is that upset? I don't understand. People think we're going to trade up with O.J. Howard? I don't think so. Okay, we'll take it one day at a time. Light says when asked if they see Wirfs as a right tackle long term or whether he could move to left side down the road. One of those reasons we had him as high as we did was versatility. For now, he's their right tackle. Yep, so Felix Fee was asking, he's stating that Wirfs is the right tackle. Yes, he is. But, yeah, I see him as eventually left tackle because he has more athleticism than pretty much anyone on the offensive line. And that's including Ali Marpet. I mean, this dude can do it all. Ali Marpet's a beast. And I think this guy's ceiling is even higher than his. It's just, to me, I guess their floor on him was low or was high. But to me, he could be eventually a guard. But, hey, we'll see.
Yep.
Matt Cerruti said, good luck covering our wide receivers. Rook, yeah, I agree about the Atlanta Falcons pick. AJ Terrell was a reach. Yeah, a lot of people saying reach. I agree. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, AJ Terrell. Yeah.
Las Vegas has another pick?
Yeah, they have 19, so.
Sons of bitches.
They could go, I think, let's see, they took Henry Ruggs. Probably go Linebacker.
The new Dell.
What the hell that was?
Got some sound going on.
Twitter lost its damn mind. You know what's funny? We were the only trade, right?
Yep, only trade right now. So.
Well, this is the first time that we've ever traded up in the first round, right?
Yeah, first time for Jason Light.
One damn pick.
Yep.
Jason Light, what the hell? Trade a fourth for one pick that the guy would. I'm more upset at that than the pick. I know I say that once, but come on.
Mm-hmm.
That's a head scratcher.
Yeah.
But
at least it wasn't for a kicker, you know.
God. Trent Williams, you say? I guess that's the comp on Tristan Wirfs.
Hey, that's a good comp.
For Player Football Focus.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. All right.
Maybe that's what they saw. Hell, they tried to trade for Trent Williams early in the offseason, so.
Let's see. Cowboys go Chase on?
Don't know.
They have Lawrence. Who's the other guy? Don't they have another really good guy on the outside? They have Joe McCoy, Malik Collins. I'm pretty sure they have another. Robert Quinn. They have Robert Quinn. They wouldn't take Chase on.
No, I think Robert Quinn left. I think he...
Did he?
I think he left Dallas, I believe. I think. Or did he resign?
Oh, no, he went to the Bears, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe. To replace him.
Mm-hmm.
Brady versus Breeze, can't wait. Hey, so everyone kept saying Drew Brees and their Saints offense are going to continue to dominate the NFC South.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think it's still possible? Given all the offensive firehouse. I mean, I think the rest of the damn offense or rest of the draft should either be defense or draft one more offensive pick, and that's a running back that can catch.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'd like to see him go defensive heavy the rest of the way.
Or he'll take a wide receiver that of this massive group that for some reason is not going higher than it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, CeeDee Lamb's still on the damn board.
Yep.
What if they take CeeDee Lamb? That'd be a Dallas Cowboys pick.
It would be, right?
CeeDee Lamb to go with Amari Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Miami could use him. Devontae Parker and CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's Kenny Stills. I think no, he got traded. Never mind.
Jerry Jones got a gut on him now.
Yep. Everyone's eating.
Everyone's eating. They're stuck in the house. If I'm Dallas, I'm drafting CeeDee Lamb solely so Philly doesn't get him. It's true. Oh, Dallas Cowboys select CeeDee Lamb.
Did they really?
I think so. That would be a typical Cowboys pick.
That's hilarious.
Well, Dak has his two beast wide receivers. Well, that'd be a pretty damn good comparison to what we have.
Right.
I still think Mike Evans is better than Amari Cooper.
Oh, for sure. Oh, they're different players. I mean, Amari, he knows how to separate, but yeah, Mike just wins regardless.
Just wins.
He just wins. He's a winner. It's funny seeing these guys on the phone. It's hilarious.
Well, so I want to hear what everyone else's opinions are. I know they probably said it up there. What is your... Do you like the pick? Do you not like the pick? Do you see the potential of the pick? Do you understand what our offense could be with it? I mean, yes, there's going to be learning curves, but you'd rather learn on the right side than the left side. That's why I'm not upset. I mean, yeah, I would have liked Kinlaw just for our future of defense, considering what our offense looks like, but now you really can't say there's a weakness anywhere on our offense besides pass catching running back. But you can get that anywhere. Hell, LaShawn McCoy's out there. What if he was one of those other veterans that wants to come over? So you never know.
True.
But what do y'all think? Grandpa Bod. talking about
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones, yeah. But, I mean,
It's a nice house CD Lamb's at.
Let's see. Damn, that's a
Nice.
damn good pick, though.
Nice little home. Yeah, that is a good pick. Yep, official.
Chester Ramirez Jr. That's his uncle. You know what? Bucs, if you're all in, go ahead and trade up back of the first round. Get your boy Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Or Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, it's a wrap. I will literally be ecstatic if we did that. Could you imagine a screen to Clyde Edwards-Helaire with Tristan Wirfs leading the pack?
Mm-hmm.
Dear God. Or Ryan Jensen. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Juice. Let's talk with John Gruden's juice.
Juice.
You got this guy on the right tackle. Tristan Wirfs comes around the left side, just annihilates the man. Clyde Edwards-Helaire has a whoop, little boomer in there. Nice path down the edge.
Yep. I think that's the plan. I think we could see that.
This guy has some juice.
But if we trade up back in the first round, I mean, you could see maybe them going after a defensive lineman. You know, what if like AJ Espinosa falls, or Gross Matos, or any of those guys? You know, maybe they trade up for one of those.
Gross Matos, huh?
Or one of the defense tackles. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it just depends on.
Unfortunately, BA's audio isn't working out for us right now. I had some good questions sent his way. Ooh. Everyone, David Cattleman. Super safe. Hey, he took Andrew Thomas, fourth round overall. Fourth overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins spoke to 49ers about moving up to 13. San Francisco ultimately took the Buccaneers' offer. Offensive line is a huge need, especially left tackle. Do the Dolphins go with Austin Jackson, Isaiah Wilson, Ezra Cleveland, or Josh Jones here? Second tier offensive tackles, or go with Cesar Ruiz?
Mm.
What were they going to give him?
I don't know. I don't think San Francisco wanted to fall past the Cowboys, because I think the Cowboys would have taken Javon Kinlaw. So
No. They're Malik Collins and Joe McCoy. Well, I guess it's kind of like saying the same thing with us. Why would we take Kinlaw? We have Vita Vea and Dominican Sue. You're thinking future. Yeah. I mean, to me, that's just what you do. You build your strengths.
Mm-hmm.
Not just go after your weaknesses. So.
Right.
I mean, I compare it to like the New York Giants when they kept getting all those damn edge rushers. You're like, why do they need that?
Yeah.
Like they had Justin Tuck, gap tooth Michael Strahan, UC Umanura, Kiwanuka. They would just keep drafting them over and over and over. You're like, what the hell? You don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what got them to the damn Super Bowl every year. Their defense. Eli Manning just kept pooping it at times, but it doesn't matter. He showed up when you needed it.
Yeah.
So, hey, maybe it's different NFL right now, but we'll see. I still stand by my word. I thought Kinlaw was badass. Tristan Wirfs, hopefully he can be eventually our left tackle of the future. He has all the athleticism for it, so value pick for the Cowboys. Matt,
I agree.
Rudy said. Yeah.
Yeah. Really good.
If Miami takes an offensive lineman now, then I'll be like, okay, good move.
Mm-hmm.
What if we get Jalen Hurts? How would you feel about that?
I like Jalen Hurts. I think he's going to go higher than most people expect. He's a great character. I think he's got upside. I think he's got ability. So, yeah, I could see him being a guy that goes late second, maybe early third. But yeah, I wouldn't mind him. He's a smart quarterback.
Colin Coward said Tristan Wirfs falls to Tom Brady. Of course he did. One thing Tampa Bay needed, they get 7 rings. Hashtag 7 rings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, really? So, Stephen Shea, every Bucs fan should know him.
Fan. I know that, they certainly, had a meeting with you and we have a need at right tackle. What would it be like, hypothetically, to block for Tom Brady?
This is Tristan Wirfs.
It's kind of surreal to think about that because he's been in the league since, 2000?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in 99, so it's kind of weird to think about, because I grew up watching him, play, and to get to protect him would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You're not gonna cry if you see Tom Brady in the locker room, right?
No, I don't. No, I think I'd be too scared to cry.
Yeah. Just keep your eyes up in the shower. You'll be fine.
Hey, God, they put that in perspective. He was 1 year old.
And that's another thing. I mean, Tristan Wirfs is only 20 years old, going into the season. So
Oh, he's 21.
he's 21 now? Okay. But yeah, still, I mean, very young still and a lot, I mean, just massive amounts of potential. And I think now it's on the coaching to, get him up to par. And I think we'll see good things from him, going forward.
I say that because I got shit on for saying Gronk was 30 years old, and they're like, he's going to be 31 in 3 weeks. 3 weeks, guys. You said it wrong.
Right.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, buddy. I'm sorry. But go ahead. I interrupted.
Oh, no, you're fine. No, I got a good feeling about this pick, and we're just going to wait and see and let it play out. Yeah. Again, very similar to the Devin White pick, in my opinion.
Yeah, Matt Cerruti said it good. He said we got better tonight. And that's all you want. Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's put it this way. Is he better than DeMar Dotson? Is he better than Joe Haig? If it's a yes in your book, it's a great pick. And it's a pick for the future as well, because you're thinking ahead, longevity of left tackle, and you're protecting the now in Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
And if Tom Brady's sitting back in his room, he's like, what do I got to worry about? Well, I got to make sure I don't fuck up. That's what he's saying right now. I mean, he's loaded right now. I mean,
yeah, a lot of pressure on Tom Brady.
Yeah, the more pressure is on him than anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, we could trade OJ and find some way to get in the back end of the first round, but hey, to me, the more value is make that offense just explode. Then make Tom Brady and Bruce Arians make like the best offense known to man, I guess. If you can get a pass catching running back, look the hell out. Felix Fee said definitely. I mean, yeah, agreeing with Matt Cerruti. Yeah. So, Matt, am I saying that correctly? Cerruti? I'm hoping that is true. Oh, did they pick Austin Jackson? Is that what happened?
They did. They went with Austin Jackson of USC.
Well, then, yes. Then they were going to try and get Wirfs then. Okay, I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Justified and Tristan Wirfs, I hope you maul someone. I hope you pick someone up and just put them 6 feet under. And I'm not even playing.
Yeah, again, I like the wrestling background. I think that's important. He knows how to use his hands, and when he gets his hands on you, he's really good. When he's locked in, and he went up against a lot of good, some good pass rushers. Josh Uche is one that he went up against, and I thought they had their good battles against one another. It's just. I'm excited to see what this coaching staff does with him, as far as his footwork. Because if he gets that under control, I mean, he's going to be a beast, and it's going to be really nice to watch. Run game, yeah, we can now run it to the right or left, which is going to be exciting. So there's going to be versatility there. So yeah, I think most Bucs fans are going to be pleased with this, going forward.
Rojo should be ecstatic. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the whole line is pretty much set. I mean, I know a lot of people are debating Kappa, but Damn, year 2 was great. Imagine what a year 3 production getting better would be with an actual non-broken forearm. Okay, so
Right. Yeah.
hey, I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for the now. I'm excited for the next pick.
Right. I know.
So,
Fortunately, it's 26 picks away.
Jesus. Wirfs is rated by a ton of people as the best offensive tackle in the draft. I mean, I said he was probably 2 or 3. I easily rated Wills the first. To me, it was debating between Wirfs and Andrew Thomas. Because I thought Becton was only a run blocker. I didn't really see much pass blocking from him. But he had the highest ceiling of everyone because it's hard for a man that damn size to move. Wirfs, he has highest ceiling, yeah, but a great run blocker, yeah. Pass blocking, sometimes I would see him like scissor, like literally his legs would cross. I mean, it's something that's a bad habit. If you can teach that out of him, okay, great. But again, it's just, he has everything. Just teach him to get out of that bad habit. Then I'll be happy. Tom Brady will be happy. Buccaneer fandom will be happy.
Yeah, I agree. And again, it's this isn't the sexy pick. It was a pick that I think needed.
Sexy.
It was. I mean, it's not the sexy pick. Offensive linemen, usually don't get high praise, but they're the key to winning. And this team hasn't drafted a first-round offensive lineman since I believe Davin Joseph in 2006. So it was time. It was time to take a offensive lineman, especially an offensive tackle that can play left or right. We haven't taken an offensive tackle since Keanu Walker back in 2001. So it was definitely due. And Wirfs, I think he can be definitely a cornerstone, going forward. As we look at the Raiders pick here.
Let's
See who they're going to take.
Pick is in.
Another tribute to Las Vegas. That's a beautiful stadium.
Damon Arnett.
Did they really?
There's the
Cornerback?
cornerback. Wow.
That's really surprising.
Hey, there's your Cleveland Farrell.
Right. Wow.
Daniel Jeremiah said, "What's on Gruden's board?"
That's funny.
And there's no way anybody had their mock draft right.
No.
You see, Mike Mayock, at least he has the stones to take who he likes.
Oh yeah, he takes the guys that he has rated.
Hey, to be honest, like who would have thought Tristan Wirfs would have been there? Right?
Yeah, I didn't think he would have been available at 13. I thought he would have been gone at either 10 or 11. But again, we had the surprise picks, or kind of surprise picks of Cardinals taking Isaiah Simmons, and then Jacksonville taking C.J. Henderson. So kind of pushed everything down.
Let's also say this. I mean, he's coming from a pro-style offense as well. Iowa runs pro-style, runs the ball. He's going to be a great run blocker, something we didn't do well. That's one thing I thought was a knock on him. But still, I mean, if you already know pro-style concepts, that's one thing BA didn't like. These guys that come from the spread offense, the running guns, the air raid offense, where they're really spread out, like the Oklahoma offensive linemen.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a dude that's played with a type of offense that he's going to understand coming into Tampa Bay. So I guess that's another thing that helps the Buccaneers. Matt Cerruti said, now bet the running back or get the running back. This beats Farrell's pick.
Yeah, I think so.
No, but I agree with you. I mean, this is the time to get you hope those running backs fall. I would even laugh if we traded up to get a running back. The best running back, I would say. And they're bored.
I mean, San Francisco has another pick coming up here. So
Or you could have had your 4th round pick and traded up if you just didn't give it to them. But
maybe we give them OJ Howard and they give us back that 4th round pick. Who knows?
Yeah. BA said they had 4 tackles very high on their board, and there wasn't any talk about taking a receiver. BA has confidence in the young guys the Bucs have already, and this is a deep wide receiver class. Okay.
He's taking a receiver. They're going to take a receiver for sure.
Well, I mean,
Probably day 3.
yeah, I mean, because Van Jefferson could probably make it day 3.
Yeah, with the injury. Yeah, for sure.
What if we get Percy Harvin? That's something I didn't mention earlier.
Right, yeah.
What if we get Percy Harvin to be our slot receiver? How would you feel as a Florida Gator fan? How would you feel, or how would Buck fans feel?
Yeah. Let us know what you think in the chat. But Percy Harvin, I mean, yeah. I mean, I would love it just because he still has speed and he's a returner as well, so you can add to the special teams. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it one bit, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, so let's see. Where's that part where he was talking about playing? Here it is. So, go over here. Internet news. Percy Harvin told me while out of NFL, I had a dream a while ago when I was 12, was with the Patriots, that I would play for Tom Brady. That was well before the pandemic, and he went to the Bucs. My comeback has already been in the works, but I'm ready for an offense that'll just let me go. Could you imagine?
Oh man, I mean, if he's right and he's healthy and physical passes, I wouldn't mind it one bit. Because that'd be really fun. And I mean, just his ability on special teams, it would get me excited, and then ability to run reverses and do things in the short game, and yeah, I mean,
because he wouldn't be number 1 guy, he wouldn't be number 2, he'd be 3 or 4.
Yeah,
I mean, you could make him like you said, special teams, punt returner. You can make him your screen for a receiver. End arounds, like wow.
Yeah, it'd be really.
Go ahead.
No, I would just say it'd be really exciting. Again, you gotta check him out, and it might be a while before he gets signed by a team, just because of not only this pandemic, but just talking to him and really understanding. Okay, is he committed? Stuff like that. So, but we'll see what happens if he does get picked up by somebody.
And you think he's probably gonna get league minimum? Because no team has the rights of him, right?
Right, yeah. I wouldn't expect him to get a big contract. Again, he's been out of the league for, I think, 3 seasons now. So, yeah, I wouldn't expect him to get a pretty... It wouldn't be a lot.
Jaguars just picked up Caleb Chason.
Oh, yeah. Did they really?
Wow.
Oh, that's a good pick. I mean, they're going to trade Ngakoue, so, Yannick. He's probably on the way out.
Who was their first round pick?
They got C.J. Henderson, so they're diving into that. Yeah, SEC.
Wow, good picks, guys. So now let's see.
That is a good pick.
First they get C.J. Henderson. Now they get edge rusher Caleb Chason. Unlike the Raiders, the Jags are having a really good night. I mean. So that's one thing I want to kind of talk about. So people are saying Raiders aren't having a good draft just based off their last pick. Henry Ruggs could be a difference maker in that offense. That's insane. This Arnett guy, or whatever the hell his name is, what if he does end up being pretty good? What if he was a second round pick, but they picked him in the first round, but he fits their defense great?
Yeah, exactly.
So many people get so mad at certain picks. Let it play out. I mean, Antonio Brown got pissed off at the Farrell pick. And guess what? They still almost made the playoffs. If he would have played for them, they probably would have made the playoffs.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, don't jump the gun. I mean, that's the same thing with me with the Devin White pick last year. I'm not jumping the gun on Tristan Wirfs. Like, yes, I would have wanted Kinlaw, but to me, I still think it's a good pick. I can, like I said, justify it, and I can understand. And now there's no damn hole in their offense.
Right.
So, hey.
Yeah, I mean, my thing with that is like, teams and GMs, they all evaluate these players differently. Again, that's why they have their boards, and they have guys ranked higher than others, and it's all in the eye of the beholder. And when they make these selections, they're going with what they feel is best. So yeah, I mean, what Oakland did, or I'm sorry, Las Vegas. I always mess that. I'm gonna mess that up. Them and the Chargers. I'm always gonna think San Diego Superchargers. but yeah, I don't have a problem with what Oakland did. Or God, I did it again. Las Vegas.
Stop shitting all over the place.
But yeah, I mean, to sum it up, yeah, I have no problem with their selections. Again, if he fits the scheme, then it's gonna work.
I agree. So now let's see. Are we going to wait all the way to the end? We're at pick 20. We still got 12 more picks.
That's up to you. I see it's 10:41 right now, so I'm good with cutting it off at 11. If you want to go further, it's totally up your call.
No, we'll play it to 11 then.
Okay. It looks like the chat is slowed down as well. So
Yeah, right.
I know it's getting late,
Because after that Bucs pick, it's like, oh, well.
Right, yep.
They ain't coming back. But it's just the what if. What if they do trade the hell up?
Right, I know.
Like, you would hope the picks start coming faster. I mean, Philly's probably going to take a wide receiver.
I think so, yeah.
Minnesota needs a wide receiver, so you could see a run on those guys.
Right. Yeah, you got some interesting picks, coming up here. I think New England is very intriguing. Who are they going to select? Does someone take a quarterback, soon?
Maybe is that Jordan Love?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good pick. So if the two wide receivers, I know you like Denzel Mims. Who else would you take in that spot?
Yeah, Denzel Mims I like. I mean, they could go Jalen Reagor. They could go.
You mentioned him. Speed.
Justin Jefferson is a guy from LSU. Trying to think of other names here.
Brandon Ayuk, or whatever his name is. Ayuk?
Yeah, Brandon Ayuk, I think could be a possibility. Again, he had the surgery in the offseason, ran a little bit slower than expected. When he put on the tape, he's very fast. Chenault, I think, could still be in the conversation here first round. But yeah, I mean, just depends on what they like. Like I said earlier, who fits your scheme best, and how do you match up the board.
Whoever's holding on strong, I can't believe we've been on here this long. It's been 3 hours.
Yeah.
We just hit the 3-hour mark. So if you're on there, kudos and awesome. Thank you for staying with us. It's been fun. It's been cool. I mean, this is the longest I've ever done a stream or been in front of a damn computer sitting down. I gotta do a couple stretches, I guess.
Yeah, do a 30 for 30.
Already got the beers in me. I think I need to cool off for work tomorrow, but I mean, hey, thank y'all. It's been fun interacting and everything. Let's see who the hell, if the Bucs make it magical and trade up.
Right.
We said no running back first round.
Yeah.
It's been right so far.
See if that plays out.
Oh, I saw something. Someone said it was a receiver. Or should go. Never mind. Obviously. Oh.
Yeah, the Eagles are... What?
Someone says it's Jalen Reagor.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, the Eagles are... they're a very good organization. I like how they run things. Make a lot of good moves, so...
We love our healthcare heroes. You're welcome. Gotta be wide receiver for Philly. I agree, Matt. It has to be. I mean, I think they should have traded up. Hopefully for the 49ers, so we wouldn't have had to trade a fourth round pick. Yep, it's Jalen Reagor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good pick. He brings a lot of speed. I think that fits into what, Eagles like to do. Obviously they had they made the move for Deshaun Jackson last year, and I think Jalen Reagor can provide something like that. Or could it be Justin Jefferson? Because you see him on the See him on the phone. Maybe he's on the phone with Minnesota.
Probably.
Yeah,
Because
that'd be
I've seen
another good pick.
multiple people saying Rager. What's it? He's got tremendous ability in space, a strong anchor, fluid feet. This is about Tristan Wirfs, and explosive pads. He's schemed, diverse, and his candidacy to kick inside will only provide greater value to protect against busting. Really? Oh, that's the Draft Network said that. I thought BA said that.
Gonna move Kappa back out to right tackle.
I was like, no. I was like, wait. So I thought BA was saying that. I messed up. There's a video of Roger Goodell and Jerry Judy dancing next to each other. It looks like a damn fool. Alright. Well, so you think Minnesota's Justin Jefferson, New England quarterback? I would hope.
I don't know. New England could go defense. AJ Espinosa could be a possibility. A lot of good options still available.
Well, defensively, I mean, what is there? 3 cornerbacks or 4 cornerbacks taken?
Right. That's been the surprise so far.
Yeah.
As a cornerback position.
I mean, so let's see. Let's go give a rundown of what's available. Let's see. Where's draft trackers? Draft. There we go.
So here's the Eagles selection.
Dun, 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 dun. Draft tracker. Prospects. So available. DeAndre Swift still available. Patrick Queen. Gross Matos. Zach Bond.
Yeah, Zach Bond is an interesting one.
Kenneth Murray. Jonathan Taylor. Jeff Gladney, the guy you like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Jalen Reagor to the Eagles, like we thought.
Xavier McKinley going this far, I'm kind of surprised. He's really good safety.
Watch San Francisco get him.
Yeah.
Kinlaw and McKinney. That's a good duo right there.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually a.
But you're looking at Reagor here. I mean, he's a guy that can. He's got the shake and bake for sure, and he can make people miss, and he's got speed too. I mean, just double move here. He just burns by the guy. Bad throw though.
So my thing, people were thinking Isaiah Wilson goes first round. Do you think it's possible?
Yeah, I think you could still see tackles off the board here late. I think Minnesota at 25 could be a possibility. You still have Tennessee Titans at 29. Maybe Green Bay at 30. So I don't know about Isaiah Wilson. I would probably take like Ezra Cleveland or Josh Jones is still available. So, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'll retweet this. I'll give you a retweet. It's a good Tristan Wirfs video too. Well, besides the top 4 offensive linemen, there hasn't been any. Oh, Austin Jackson, right?
Yep.
Other than that, there's nothing else.
Yeah, so 5 offensive linemen so far. I think we had 7 going in the first round, so see if that comes true.
5. I mean, 2 more.
Yep.
One. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Josh Jones probably could go. That'd be 6.
Mm-hmm.
You would think Isaiah Wilson or Ezra Cleveland.
Right.
Or Niang.
Very true.
Well, let's see. Well, we got 9 minutes left.
Yep. Yeah, again, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the support you guys give to Real Bucs Talk. Thank you for subscribing. Be sure to like the video. Again, just it's awesome you guys are here, so appreciate it.
I second his sentiments. It's been fun. It's been enjoying everything. Oh, Matt Cerruti said I traded up and gave up a beer. Damn.
Very, very good. Very good. Yeah, I think Matt's got the Kona beer, right? That's what he was drinking tonight. So it's an excellent choice. I wish I could have a Kona, but I can't have the heavy beers no more.
Oh, just fill her up a little bit more and just.
The doctor said no, so.
Well.
But hey, what the doctor don't know won't hurt him.
That's true. Hey, all the running backs are there. This is playing into the Buccaneers' cause.
I mean, really, when you think about it, this draft has played out pretty perfectly for the Bucs. They get their offensive linemen, and now we'll see. We'll see what happens as far as the rest of the draft. And it wouldn't surprise me if they traded O.J. Howard for a 4th-round pick. Just get that back.
Oh my God! I hope it's not just for a 4th-round pick. But let's go take a quick
maybe
peek at this real quick.
Maybe a 3rd. Oh.
So this is like tape that I saw on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously our right tackle of the now and the future, Tristan Wirfs. Let's see him going against Josh Uche like we were talking about.
Yeah.
So a speed rusher. He goes in. Again, so yes, he stands a little high, gets a little. It's not as controlled as I would like, even with that pushback, but he can regain.
Right.
But that's the athleticism. Like, even in that little clip, like, let's go back. I mean, he's getting beat under. Like, the guy just didn't finish the play, and then he gets pushed back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can see he gets off balance, but it's still, like, these are things. The guy just fell. That's a good block. That was a good one.
Right.
Like, just even the pitter-patter of his feet there, like,
mm-hmm.
breaking it down, like, look at that. That's not good. You're getting pushed back. You're not a low base. The guy's pushing you. He just ends up winning at the end by shoving him back. Like, he's just bigger than the other guy. It looks good, but at the end of the day, it wasn't a good block.
Right.
He's still high, leveraging forward. His ass isn't low. But still, he's in the way. That's really good. Really damn good. Like, look at the correction of the stunt. Oh, he's going inside. Oh, the guy's going outside. I got him. That's really good. And that's the athletic ability that you see. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't like how easily he can get pushed back off of his base. Like, good kick out. Here comes the guy. Bulldoze back. I mean, you probably got a good 50 pounds in this guy, and you're getting pushed back. But again, like you were mentioning, coaching can teach you these things. Get your ass down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we saw it. I mean, we saw it last year at camp, the way they were, really teaching these guys on the offensive line and, teaching like the double and go and, just little fundamental things. And we saw the growth in Alex Kappa. I think Donovan Smith got better last year. I thought last year was probably his best year when you look at it overall. And then you look at, Ryan Jensen, I think, had a comeback year. So really the offensive line in itself played, I thought, decent, for the most part. And, obviously they wanted to add a piece. And this is not a piece just for this year, but it's a piece that's going to be here for, probably 10 years. And it's a guy that, can play left or right. And that's very important in today's NFL.
That's the thing, though. Like, yes, I was pointing out areas of weakness, but we got to start looking ahead. Like, that was that product of his junior year in college. I mean, you can learn a lot and progress and keep getting better. It's not just you're staying at that level that you were at. That's
exactly.
I mean, the most dumb comparison. I mean, Tom Brady was not high at all, but he kept getting better and better and better. Same with Drew Brees. Same with, I mean, Tyrone Smith. I compared him to Tyrone Smith in actually that YouTube video. I mean, he has all the traits. It's just, can you teach this guy to be that dominant of a player consistently? It just, to me, like, his legs just move around a little too much. They're not planted, steady base that I would want, but hey, he's learning at the right side first.
Exactly. Yeah, we see Justin Jefferson is the pick for Minnesota. Oh, we got a trade. It looks like New England Patriots to the San Diego Chargers. Wow.
Protect.
San Diego moved up. Yeah, this very well could be Josh Jones, or could it be? No, I wouldn't think they would. No. I was gonna say running back, but I don't think so.
Yeah, well, it could be.
Yeah, because they do have Austin Eckler, but they lost Melvin Gordon. But
wow, the Patriots have 7 picks in rounds 2 to 4.
Wow, how many picks did they get back?
They have 4 picks in the third round.
So they got an extra third, or
I'm assuming. Holy shit!
And they got the San Diego's second round pick.
1,
Gotcha.
2, 3, 4. 4, 6, 4 thirds, 2 fourths, 1 second. God, what are you collecting? You hoarding?
So with that second round pick, the Patriots are probably going to take that quarterback, I'm assuming. And what if it's Jacob Eason? That'd be hilarious.
Cameron Jordan said, "Didn't they just pay their offensive tackles last year? Wonder what happened." That's the other side, my boy.
Is he talking about the Bucs?
Yeah.
Oh, Billy, please.
Oh, please.
Cameron
Matthew added it. He said, "You kicked their ass." Haha.
Oh, jeez.
The new guy, dog food. You better have 2+ sacks. Well, we shall see.
Yeah. Donovan actually didn't do poorly against Cam Jordan. If someone got rid of the football in time, it'd be a different story.
Well.
But we don't talk about that no more.
That's neither here nor there.
Yep.
Is it? Let's see.
Well, we wait till this last pick is made, or?
Yeah, well, I thought it would be if it was a trade. Oh, actually, you know what? New Orleans, what the hell are they going to do?
Right.
Let's wait for the New Orleans, and I'll say
okay.
Book it. Hopefully, the pick's in soon, because Papa got to use the facilities.
Gotcha.
Justin Jefferson. They needed to write it out, obviously. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Kenneth Murray. Really?
So they got a second round pick and a third round pick. Damn.
Well, that defense is going to be lit.
Oh, is that who they're taking? Kenneth Murray?
Kenneth Murray. Second and a third round pick, yeah.
For Chargers? That's a good pick.
San Diego.
You add him to... do they still have Perriman? Denzel Perriman?
I think so.
That's a good tandem.
Let's see. Los Angeles Chargers. Gotta say it right.
Yeah, don't be like me.
Patriots trade with Chargers, yep. So they got Denzel Perryman, Nick Vigil. Yeah, they need another middle linebacker. But still, I mean, Joey Bosa, Melvin Ingram. Now you got the middle, Denzel Perriman and Kenneth Murray.
That's good.
That's speed in the middle.
Yeah, really good.
But Perriman's more of like a run stuffer. Now you got a guy that can actually range around.
Yeah, cover.
Derwin James. Oof.
Yeah, smart.
Real nice.
Yeah, pretty good draft for them. I mean, so far. I mean, it stinks. You had to give up, a second and third round pick, but they got some talent now. Adding, hopefully their quarterback of the future. And now you get Kenneth Murray, who could be, that new leader in the defense.
Let me see. Hold on.
Belichick has no love for Jordan. Is that what that says?
Tristan Wirfs says he's excited about playing in Raymond James Stadium. He was there for the Outback Bowl with Iowa at the beginning of 2019. I love the ship they got. Well,
the pirate ship.
That's what you're excited about playing with? Not with Tom Brady, not with Rob Gronkowski, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Come on, man. Let's see. That was the last pick I want to see.
Yep.
And then I got to use the facilities bad.
You can go ahead. Go ahead and go.
I'll be right back.
Yep. So when we look at New Orleans, I mean, maybe they take a running back here. I know that's been, kind of rumored. I don't see that happening. I think they're good with Kamara. I think defense makes a lot of sense for New Orleans. Obviously, I think you could see they could maybe go linebacker here. You got Patrick, I think it's Patrick Queen, right, out of LSU. So that could be their selection. They could go defensive line. As far as offensive weapons, I don't think they'll go offense here. Quarterback, doubt it. But, yeah, we will see. See what happens. But, again, I'm excited. I'm excited about what the Bucs did. I think it was a good move, looking at it from every angle, and I think they're going to be just fine. Again, this team is loaded. It's really exciting to see what this team can be in 2020. Again, you hope, they can build a chemistry quickly. It's going to be interesting to see what the, how the COVID-19 affects, the training camp, et cetera. So just have to wait and see. Hopefully, everything can gel quickly. This offense can come together, pretty quickly. Defense can, pick up where they left off, and got a really good chance of being not only a playoff contender, but a Super Bowl contender. And I think that's what's got most Bucs fans very excited.
Hold up. So Matt Cerruti said Patrick Queen for New Orleans. Is that true?
Yeah, I was mentioning that. I was thinking Patrick Queen could make a lot of sense. So I'm not sure if that is true. My iPad just went dead, so don't have the draft up in front of me. Let's see if I can pull it up on my phone real quick. There we go.
Well, I hope that's true. Hey, I mean,
it would make a lot. Yeah, it would make a lot of sense. I mean, just from they need to add more, I think, to their defense. So get a guy from LSU that can run around and make plays. Be a really good addition to their linebacking core. You have DeMario Davis. Still have, I believe, Kiko Alonso. So now you add Patrick Queen. Yeah, it's formidable.
Yeah, why do the Chargers have a moose in their damn? I don't know. But I mean, other than that, I honestly don't think the Bucs are going to move up. If they do, it's going to be late as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, this it's probably gonna go into midnight, so
Yeah. Well, with that, plus I'm going to have to say we're going to cut it here at the New Orleans Pick.
alright, sounds
If we
good.
miss a trade up, that's all on me. And I will make it up somehow. I don't know how. But everyone in the chat, Matt, you were awesome. I love that you stayed the whole time too. Whoever didn't write in the chat, we still love you over there. It was fun. It was exciting. I can't believe we went 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's a long ass time.
Yep.
But
Yeah, it was fun.
yeah, it was very fun, enjoyable. We got our right tackle that everyone wanted and that could eventually be our left tackle of the future. There'll be more breaking down of Tristan Wirfs, don't worry. If you haven't seen our YouTube video yet, just go check out that film study. I'll post it again on Twitter. But other than that, guys, great first round. If we miss the back end and we trade it up, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Don't worry.
There you go.
Any last words, Plus?
No, till next time, go Bucks, and we'll see you guys soon.
All right. Go Bucks. Have a good night.